What's up? What's up? And welcome to the Arthur Moats Experience. I'm Arthur Moats, and you know what time it is. Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend, man. You made it here on this beautiful Martin Luther King Day. Shout out to Dr. Martin Luther King. Always enjoyed MLK Day. Number one, because we got out of school, but number two, because it's MLK, and that's the big dog, man. We obviously know what he stood for and the things that he did, you know, in terms of the history of this country, man. So always a pleasure to, you know, chop it up with the congregation on a special day, man. Like I said, man, MLK Day, man, could never overlook what that guy did, man. And obviously his fight provided a lot of the things that we're able to do and enjoy today, man. So with that being the case, man, salute the doctor. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, man, it is busy time around the NFL. I mean, shoot, when you think about it, we obviously know we have our final four teams remaining in the NFL, man. AFC, NFC championship game coming up soon. So that's interesting, man. We got new coaches being added to the unemployed list, right? And not in the retired or stepping away capacity, guys that are still going to be active names on the coaching search. So that will obviously talk about update as well. We gotta update and talk even more so about our current coaching update, right? Our head coaching search. We know that we've had new names continue to pop up. Even your boy dropped a little bit of a short video earlier today, just kind of updating where we are in our coaching search, right, man? A couple of guys have popped back up now for second interviews. So we'll obviously talk about that, man. Got to get your thoughts on it. And, you know, the homie TG, man, he gonna call us up too, because we got to get his thoughts too, right? You can't just be hearing my voice and be like, yo, man, Moats is the NFL guy that is talking to us. And right now, he's the one that we're listening to. And it's like, no. Man, we want to give you options because it's uncharted territory. I mean, when the last time any of y'all have went through a head coaching search? We know it's been at least 19 seasons here in Pittsburgh. Up in Buffalo, that's my other experience. It's been 9 years for those fans as well. So not a lot of recent, you know, experience going through coaching searches for us firsthand. We ain't gonna do the whole, whoa, look at how they did. I'm just saying for us, right? So this is going to be a new experience for all of us. So I think that it is cool to actually hear what other people are saying along with, you know, speaking to yourself, man, because technically, is there a right or wrong way? Who really knows? So we about to find that thing out, man. But like I said, man, super duper excited to have these conversations with y'all as we just continue on in this uncharted territory. Like I said, man, I know for some people, man, they don't like that whole unknown. For me, I'm a little different. I'll be like, you know what, man, this ain't half bad. Let's just see. All right, let's just see. If it blows up, who cares? If it goes to heaven, who cares? And if we just stay right in the same place, who cares? Here we are. So with that being the case, y'all already know it's going to be a fun show, okay? We're about to open up these phone lines. I'm obligated, right, to at least talk the first 5 minutes, first 10 minutes, right? Otherwise, am I even streaming? So that's all I'm doing right now, man. Let y'all get in the building. Appreciate y'all joining if y'all are here for the first time, man, or if you're here for the 744th time or anywhere in between. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and you might as well hit that notification bell, because just because it's the off season, it don't mean a god diggity doggone thing over here. We're going to still give you that content. We still going to have these streams popping off. Obviously, me and TG get it going on Mondays. Me and Tanisha, we're going to turn up with you on Tuesday. And, of course, the panel. Don't forget the panel. You know the trio, me, the homie Mark Bergen, the Channel 5 producer down in Raleigh, North Carolina, right? He going to be joining us on the panel along with Tanisha throughout the offseason as well, man, because it's something that I think is going to be important, man, getting all these different perceptions, man, or perspectives and opinions on this day, man, because like I said, this is uncharted territory, baby. And there's so many ways to go. You go offense mind, you go defense mind, you go old head, you go young guy. Which way we going, right? So much in between. But either way, man, it's going to be a blast. So on the front end, you know your boy got to pay a bill. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then after that, man, we'll come back to the ends. Okay. You know, today's show is sponsored by Draftkings Sportsbook, baby. We talking about the top rated sports booking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and you know what I love? The fact that they are reliable. And we know it is getting down to the wire in the NFL season, which means, man, you might be a little bit more inclined to, participate with some of this here opportunities to have a little bit of a success picking, right? And that could come by money line. It could come with player props. Heck, it could come with parlays as well. Man, we know we got some action going around. But more importantly, if I'm talking about it for a reason, because I got a promo code. Yeah, promo code just for you, man. The promo code is Moats. So for all my new customers, you make your first bet of $5. If that bet hits with the promo code Moats, you will get $300 in bonus bets. It's a concept you don't want to pass up. Trust me on this. But at the same time, I get it. You could develop a gambling problem. Might need some assistance. And if that is the case and you live in New York, it's a special number that you can't text. But for everyone else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. I said you better call 1-800 Gambler, 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 Gambler. Alrighty. So you know what time it is. Drop it in the comment section where you're tuning in from, so that way I can get that big boy shout out to start today's show. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and ding notification bell as well, man. It's funny, man. I got my notification set up. I get this email every time I go live, and I think somebody's texting me, and I'm like, no, dumb. It's just yourself notifying yourself that you are going live. And I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I should tune into myself. So then I actually watch myself. But yeah, it literally, see, I got my Uber Eats order up here, and you see the notification bell right here, baby. All right, I'm live. All right, so that's why you want to have your notifications set up, man. You even get this cool little email like that. All right, it's a pretty cool concept, man. Just throwing it out there, okay? So shout out to anybody that does have the notification bell, set up. But shout out to the homie Tito with the good vibes, because you already know he in the building at 817 Dallas, Texas, Trinity Groves. Shout out to Trinity Groves, baby. Just learning in the 575 Taos, New Mexico, 6969 elevation. If you know, you know. All right. We also got the homie X Concepts in the 724 Claridge, PA. He says, what is a catch, Moats? The world may never know. Man, I actually enjoy the ambiguity. I don't even know if that's really the word or not, but how ambiguous it is, man. It just gives you something to talk about, man. Regardless if you're on the good side or the not so good side of whatever the call may be, I do actually enjoy that part of it. All right. So let's get it. Oh man. Shout out to Jerry Pittsburgh Steelers for life. He says, love the sweatshirt Moats. Yeah, I got my Mambasita sweatshirt on, man. And I have a very unique relationship with this hoodie too, man. All right. Shout out to the Mambasita though, man. RIP to Kobe, Bean Bryant, GG as well. All right. But yeah, man, we also got Pittsburgh Tidy says, hola, from Tucson, Arizona. Shout out to Tucson, baby. Shout out. Oh, and Mr. Mike Hood, what you doing out here in Dallas? Huh? What you doing out here in Tito's neck of the woods, huh? But he says he's in Dallas via the 614 Columbus. And now we can officially start the show because the homie Rod Dollar is here in the 330 Youngstown, Ohio, baby. Mr. Share a line. Let's get it. And come on, X Concepts, you know me, all right? We say, man, everybody has their niche, right? Some people's niche is the fire and brimstone. I call them Old Testament pastors. We see them all on social media and part of Steelers Nation, right? It's always bad. It's always skies falling. Shout out to the doom and gloomers. Shout out to the fire and brimstone people. There is a crowd. There is a market for that. I'm more New Testament. I'm more uplift. I'm more glass half full. I'm more, hey man, if you keep going, you keep striving, man, you can make it too, all right? So that's the energy that we like to present over here. And as you all can see, there happens to be a nice market for that as well, man. So yeah, your boy gonna stick with his positivity because that's just the way that I am. And for those that want to get on the positive train, well, y'all already know your boy over here driving that thing. All right, slow and steady, baby, slow and steady. But if y'all looking for something a little bit more herky jerky, then I do recommend some others. All right, but either way, let's get it, man. But enough of me on my yapping because, like I said, man, y'all got plenty of me talking, all right? Y'all heard me all the time. I want to actually talk to y'all today, though, man, all right? Because what we do know is we have some updates in terms of the coaching search, all right? So I'm going to quickly update y'all on the new names and who/when has been interviewed, all right? And then from there, we're going to open these phone lines up for a few before the homie TG joins us. But on the front end of this thing, man, in terms of these coaches, in terms of the update, we do have a couple of new names, right? So we obviously know the original names. Brian Flores with the Commanders, or Brian Flores, he's interviewed with the Commanders thus far, but we've interviewed him for a head coaching spot. Nate Schillhouse, the Rams pass game coordinator. We've requested interview with him. Chris Shula, the Rams defensive coordinator. Anthony Weaver, the Dolphins defensive coordinator. Jesse Minter, the Chargers defensive coordinator. Jeff Hafley is a new addition. That's the Packers defensive coordinator. He's been added. Ejiro Aviro, hopefully I'm not butchering his name. He is the Panthers defensive coordinator. He has also been added to this list now. We have also added Clay Kubiak, the 49ers offensive coordinator. Mike McCarthy, who was obviously the former Cowboys head coach, former Packers head coach. He has also been added to the interview list, and he is also a offensive-minded guy, right? So in terms of the coaches, we hear offense, defense. We do know thus far we have confirmed 2 second interviews at least being scheduled. Now we know with Nate Schillhouse and with Chris Shula, both of those interviews have been virtual due to the fact that the Rams are still in the postseason, right? They're in the NFC Championship. Congratulations to them. But Brian Flores and Anthony Weaver have both been requested and scheduled to have second interviews. All right. So they are the only ones thus far that we know of to be confirmed second interview. So that will be interesting to see what that, makes of it. But both of those guys are defensive minded guys. Now we will see with new coaches being added. We know Sean McDermott, Bills coach for the past 9 years, was also released earlier today. He was fired. So that's another name potentially to watch for just when we're looking at a Mike McCarthy or Brian Flores in terms of guys who were former head coaches now getting opportunities with us on the second tread. Sean McDermott potentially could be one of those names. And he's also a defensive-minded guy. So we will see how that goes. But with that being the case, let's open up these phone lines, man. I want to hear how y'all feel about these candidates, man, and which direction y'all want to go, offense or defense, young or old, all right? That's going to be the call. That's what we're talking about. Digits to dial are 412-951-0002. Once again, 412-951-0002. Call me up. I'm going to call you right back, and we're going to talk about this thing, man, because I do want to know your thoughts on, the coaches that we have already interviewed and the guys that we will potentially be interviewing going forward. All right, let's call this first one up. See who I'm on the hotline with, baby.
What up, homie?
Talk to me, baby. Who I'm on the hotline with? I know it's somebody in New Mexico, so I do feel a little better about it, but I just don't know who it is, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's Just Learning, homeboy.
Let's go. Shout out to Just Learning in the building, baby. Yeah, I likes that. I likes that a lot, man. How the heck are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing okay. I just got off work.
Oh, all right. Shout out.
2.5 hours. I get to see all the beautiful babes over there.
Hey, I could dig that. Let's get it, man.
My wife wouldn't appreciate that, but it's okay.
Hey, I can dig it, though, all right? I can dig it every once in a while, okay? But let's talk, though. Let's talk Just Learning over there in New Mexico. How you feeling about some of these names that are getting, requested for interviews. We've had 2 scheduled for second interviews as well, man. What's your energy with this? You liking this direction we're going right now?
Well, we have no choice. So this is what we have. I'm still pretty upset that Mike Tomlin is gone. And just for the mere fact that he was a great coach. And you remember last week with you when you guys were on, you had mentioned that be careful what you wish for.
Yes,
so now we are in that position that we might have losing seasons, which Tomlin, in my opinion, was the best coach because he did a lot with nothing.
Yeah.
Not nothing, but with what
I get
he had.
you. Yeah.
And so he, with Doug Hodges and all these other quarterbacks, we still had 500. We still went to the playoffs. But, okay, so now moving forward, and a lot of people have, I think, how people have the Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh. I might have heard of that. I might have heard of that, yeah.
Okay. Well, so I think a lot of fans have that syndrome towards Tomlin. And I think it skewed their brains, especially because we are such a winning organization that it just, you be careful what you get asked for, because I think we're going to get it for hopefully not. But
there it is.
It might happen. So moving forward, as far as the coaches are concerned, oh gosh, Mike McCarthy. I don't know.
That's the OG name of the group too, man.
Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh, so he is pretty right up there. I like Shula.
Oh, okay.
And I also like Kubiak.
Shout out to Kubiak, man.
I know, but here's what would be the craziest part. If Belichick came and coached us. Oh. That would be crazy.
Oh, you on that type of time today. Okay, okay.
Hey, you never know. He's a great coach. If he's to Pittsburgh, and he's defensive minded. He was great with the Giants and obviously with the Patriots. And so that's where I'm at. Anyway, with that. And so it's just tough. It's just tough because then you're going to bring in your new coordinators with the new head coach. And I don't know. Then with the quarterback situation, that's a tough situation also because Rodgers came to play for Tomlin. So, and I loved Rodgers. He was our saving grace this year, in my opinion. And also with Rodgers, he still had it, except our O-line on the last game. Yeah,
the Texans D-line definitely got after him a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and Houston wasn't that good. I think we made them look better than what they were, especially with our offense struggling at this particular game, which we have struggled throughout the season. And so we made them look great, because we're in it till the end, almost to the end, I should say. And so that's where we're at. And so then, Houston showed who they were last game, especially with CJ Stroud. And when I watched him, I was going to say Russell because I'm a wrestling coach, but when I saw him play, he wasn't that good. And most number one picks aren't that good, in my opinion.
And you're not in the outlier with that mindset and that opinion either. Trust me on that one, man. You got company over there.
Yeah. And so quarterback situation is going to be a tricky one. And I think the only way to get a quarterback is through free agency.
Okay.
And because we're not going to be up there to pick anybody. And even if we were, it's not a guaranteed pick, even in the top 5. And so it's a tough situation that we're in. And I think all clubs are in that situation, unfortunately, because it just doesn't pan out. Danny Dimes looked good this year, but then he got hurt. So it just depends on where these guys go and the system. And just like Bo Nix, he
you see it, man.
System, and he balled out because the coach put the system towards his strengths. So that's where we're at. Yeah. Defense looks good. I mean, for the most part, I wish Cam and TJ would get a ring. And they deserve one. And it's just tough. It's tough, but I love my Steelers.
Nah, hey, look, I can dig all of that, man. And I love everything you was talking right there. Hey, just learn. I appreciate the heck out you too, man. Tapping into the show the way that you do. All right.
Awesome, brother.
Heck yeah, man. Let's get it, man. Appreciate you as always. Let's go, man. Shout out to Just Learning, man. He set the tone early with the call. You heard him. He said Belichick. All right, you heard what he leaning on. Let me know who else trying to get in on this thing. All right, I see another number calling. Let's call it back and let's see what's up. Hello. You got me on the hotline. Who am I talking to?
Yo, Moats, it's Joe Gervis. What's up, man?
Yo, Gervis. Man, how the heck are you, dude?
Bro, I am rocking right now. I'm actually making dinner for the fam.
Man, salute to you. Look at you in the kitchen multitasking, man. I can dig that.
I got a couple meals going.
Let's go. Man, so talk to me, baby. How you feeling right now with our coaching search? You hear some of the names: offense, defense, young, old, retread, first time out. What's your energy? Which direction do you want us to go in?
I actually want to go back to the defensive head coach. I know it sounds a little bit counterintuitive, but I really love B-Flow's scheme and kind of what he can do for us. And I know he was already in the building, so I know he kind of understands the culture that we have with the Steelers. And I do like the Nate, what is it? Nate
Shieldhouse? Yeah, Shieldhouse.
Yeah.
He go to a wheelhouse. Hey, well, one of them houses, Shield, Steel, that guy. You know the guy.
But I'm not too sure how I feel about it being our head coach.
Okay. And why is that, though?
I think, I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen enough or I haven't heard enough about him to know kind of how his philosophy works. And in my mind, I would think B-Flow is the closest thing that I can get to like replacing Tomlin. Mind you, I'm 22, so like most of my life was nothing but Tomlin. Like, that's all I know.
That is actually interesting to hear, though, because obviously you've heard or you've seen, if you're on social media in any capacity, you do have a faction that are Tomlin believers, man. They want the next version of that. And then you have ones that are like, man, I want nothing to do with that style. So to hear you actually say, man, that's the closest thing to Coach Tomlin, which I do agree. I was just a little bit surprised, though, man, because, I mean, you said you 22, right? You ain't want to switch it up at all? Not in a little bit?
I actually don't. And it's weird. I fell in love with the Steelers defense. Troy was, like he was
shout
my
out
idol,
to TP.
So
yes, sir.
in my mind, I'm like, that's what we need. That's what we rely on heavy. But I'm open to some type of like air raid type of
okay.
I just don't know exactly what that looks like.
Yeah, I can respect that right there, man. I like that.
But one quick note before we leave.
Yeah, talk to me.
I don't think that the fire Mike Tomlin chants were really needed. But I think the reason he needed to step down was because he wasn't willing to change his defensive coordinator or the offensive coordinator in the sense.
I can respect that, man. I can respect it.
We have such a great defense, and it shows, it has its flashes. But with Terrell Austin at the helm, I honestly don't believe that we were going to get anywhere with it.
No, I can respect that, man. Trust me, I can definitely understand that right there. Sheesh. Hey, shout out to you, Joe. Shout out to you, man. Let's get it, man. Well, shoot. I appreciate the heck out of you, baby. All right. So we say B-Flow is the guy, though, for Joe Gervis. All right. I like your energy, man. Appreciate you as always, too, baby. All right.
Much love, Moats.
Let's get it, baby. Peace. Shout out, man. We're going to squeeze another phone call in here. All right. Shoot, let me go ahead and push this button right now. I see you call. You just called, so I'm going to call you right back, whoever this person is. We about to find out, though. Little phone roulette here. Talk to me, baby. Who am I on the hotline with?
Jay. I don't know if you remember, it was a while ago. I brought up the Herbig versus Highsmith.
Let's go.
Long time ago.
Respect on that. I missed your name. You said Jay? I think you said Jay.
Jay.
Oh, I bet that, man. Let's get it. Look, because I seen the jersey number pop up. My thing is I got a new number over here, so I ain't even got nobody saved. I'm like, yo, I think maybe, I don't know. But I'm glad I got you now. All right. So how you feeling about these coaches, these candidates, these names? Which direction are you feeling inspired for?
Well, I saw something online saying we brought in Brian Flores for the second interview. I like that, but I only like that if we get Mike McDaniels as the OC.
I see the combo. You know how crazy that would be, though? Get
It'd be crazy.
the former Dolphins head coach that got fired for not wanting to take, and the guy that replaced
Yep.
him, we go bring them both in and let him work
It'd
for
be
him
crazy.
now. Yeah.
But I like the OC. I like the OC. I don't want him head coach. I want the OC.
I love your mindset. Listen, that would be beautiful because we all respect the heck out of Brian Flores' defensive scheme, his defensive mind, his approach, his overall toughness, and just that identity. But then when you think about Mike McDaniel, we know how he had Tua and that offense looking in Miami. You're like, bro, how you do that?
But hear me out. If we get McCarthy, though, we can maybe get that A-Rob back.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Hear me out.
I see what you did there.
I'm just saying. And then I saw some, I think it was on the Pat McAfee. He's a real Pittsburgh. Like,
like born and raised. That's Pittsburgh through and through. Absolutely. Yes.
So like that ain't bad. I would want somebody that cares just as much as Mike T did. You know. So that's important to me.
I like that. Now with McCarthy, would you want him as the head guy, or would you look at him as the offensive coordinator though? Because I know he was interviewed as the head guy, but that is, he is an offensive minded guy in terms of his upbringing.
Maybe like a less proven OC, but I still need an OC in there.
Okay, now respect on that then. I like it. Oh, that is fire. I see what you're doing over there. I see what you're doing.
I'm trying.
Let's go, man. Let's go. But you don't have any hard stances versus youth versus, the veteran guy, or offense versus defense. You're just kind of like, man, if I can get that perfect combo of offense and defensive guy, I'm good regardless of age. Is that what, to make sure I'm on the same page with you?
That's the dream package right there. The Brian Flores might be down. That's a dream package. But I would like to go young.
Okay.
If I had a young person, I'm going Shola.
Ooh, okay. So you still leaning on that defense though, man. You still a defense guy throwing throughs, what it sounded like, man.
Yeah. I mean, I got some harsh defensive takes, but yeah. I'm defensive guy.
Let's go, man. Well, look, Jay, I appreciate the heck out you, baby. All right, and always appreciate you showing love to the show too, baby. All right.
Oh, of course, it's awesome watching the show.
Hey, man, without a doubt, man. Appreciate you again, baby. Peace.
Man, take care.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right, let me see if man, look. We're going to get janky. We're going to do one more phone call, all right? The homie TG ain't early. I know he don't be on time like that. So the digits to dial, 412-951-0002. All right. Let's see. Call me now. I see. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Let's push the little red button. I'm pushing the button right now. I'm pushing the button.
Oh,
Yo. Talk to me. Who am I on the hotline with? Please say Chilla.
It's your boy. It's Chilla, bro.
Yes. Boy, I was like, yo, I think this is Chilla's number. It might be. Yes. All right, respect. Shout out to you, baby. Appreciate you also, man, showing love to the show the way that you do. But let's get it going, man, because we know TG gonna be popping up in a little bit, all right? So, how you feeling though about this coaching search, man? What's your energy? Which direction you want to go?
Yeah, man. First of all, happy birthday, Mac Miller. Rest in peace.
Shout out, baby. Yes, sir.
Big time. But yeah, dude. So we had, Mike Tomlin as our head coach, and he's defensive minded, and I kind of want to keep that going. I could see Brian Flores being in there. I can see Shula being in there. I think he'd be a great fit because he has some Pittsburgh ties from his grandfather.
Oh, look at you. Look, I see you over there. I see you over there now. All right, let's go, Chilla.
That one's pretty high on my list, but man, I feel like we're so starved, as like in offense for points, man. And I just really want to make that like a huge
a point of emphasis.
Yeah, exactly. We've been kind of starved. We haven't seen high-powered offense in a long time.
It has.
So I would like. I like the youth. I like the youth of Shieldhouse. And
hold on, Chilla. You gotta say it the right. Give me some Pittsburgh when you say that thing, man. Come on now. There it is. That's why I want that at the end of it.
Yeah, Shieldhouse. People will be probably screaming that.
They gonna kill that. They gonna butcher that name.
I like the youth, like,
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin was really young when he got hired. And so, I think it could fit. Put that together, maybe, but that's why I like Shula too and Brian Flores.
Now, do you have any concerns as it pertains to the leadership element of it as well?
That's another thing, but he has a great leader too with McVay. He has history, and I think McVay's a great leader. His history goes pretty far back too, with just a short amount of time he's been a coach. But one more thing, I do like the OC for the Seahawks.
Oh, okay.
That guy's cooking.
Okay.
And to pair him up with Will Howard,
I see what you want. I see. So you saying we ain't even got to go with the fight? Just go poach that one. Just, hey, look, man, we want you. Come on, boy, holler at us.
All right. He's looking for it,
I like it.
Kubiaks.
Hey, look, you can never have enough Kubiaks, right? That's what I'm hearing right now, man. That's what I'm hearing. That's the name that keeps popping up on occasion around here. So I can dig that. Definitely can dig that. Okay. I like that. Chill. I like how you coming in this thing. All right. I like them names you recommended over there. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Now shoot, man. Well, look. It look like the homie TG is ready to pull up. So Chilla, I appreciate the heck out of you, baby. All right.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate the chat, and shout out TG.
Let's get it, man. Peace. Shout out, man. Got the homie getting shout out on the call, man. Let me go ahead and get this thing fired up, man, because we got to holler at my dog. We got to talk to my dog real quick, man, because we got plenty of action. The coaching circuit, the names, job openings across the board, man. It is a spicy time in the NFL. And I'm just glad that we get a chance to come over here and politic about it, baby. See, I hit that like button one time for the coach. And don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. Let's get this thing going. Eventually, it's going to connect. Hopefully, the technology with me, right? There we go. Jeez. Come on, technology. Don't make me work like this. Every once in a while, technology want to act like it don't want to just do what it's supposed to do. Do your job. All right, there we go. All righty. Now we got that square. Now let's go and get the homie TG fired up, popping off in this day. There he is, ladies and gents, man. Let me drop the intro now to my dog in the building. You know what I'm saying? How technology be acting sometimes, bro. It be trying to make me work a little extra hard today, man. But anywho, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, we joined right now by that Pittsburgh Steelers alum, the West Virginia Mountaineer alum. They say it's almost 7 there, and a lot of people say it too. A lot of people say it. I'm talking about the former defensive coordinator of Norfolk State University, one half of the locker mates, my mother freaking locker mate, Terence Garvin, aka TG. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Hey, look, man, the chat gonna show you love. Night Rider said TG. David Decker say TG in the house. We got Swaggenstein, TG. Mike Hood dropping the TG emoji. Shout out to the emoji gang. You know. Also, X Concept TG the Great. Top G, it. And of course, it ain't a party till Tito with the good vibes comes in, hollering at TG, got the doggy emojis, SSSO. Shout out to y'all, all right? Let's get it, man.
Yeah, man. I heard the last caller too, man. Salute that, man.
Hey, let's go. Shout out to Chilla.
I heard the, salute the TGs, dropping some nuggets in there.
You see him, man?
Respect, man, Respect. I heard you.
Hey, look, you a man of the people, bro. The people like you, man. The people we want to hear from you, my dog.
That's what J. Cole said, not above but equal. I'm just trying to figure it out,
Hey, look, let's get it. Speaking of J. Cole, man, album coming soon. All right, get ready for the fall off. You see it? You see what he on? Okay. Yeah.
I'm on my J. Cole time right now, man.
I just got to shout you out, fam. And look, before we get into it, because we got plenty I mean, like, I feel like me and you been IGing each other, texting each other. It's just like, bro, it's so much happening. Like, bro, you see this? All right, I got that. You got this. All right, baby, I'm gonna tell you. You get this.
Man.
But bro, before we get into all that, man, you killing over there, bro. You fire right now, bro. I'll peep the get up, broski.
Man, I'm just
the earring, bro.
I'm just trying to bounce back. That's all, man. I'm just trying to get like.
Shout out to Martin Luther King Day, man. Shout out to MLK Day, man. TG over here on MLK Day, man. I like it. Respect you, baby. Respect you.
Just trying to stack some habits, trying to get like you, man. You know, stack some habits, you know. I'm just trying to get like you, man.
Cut it out, man. Look. You've been on top, man. You see my week. I had it rough on the front end. I even had it rough on the back end. I told you, I just lean into it now. I don't even try to fight. I just lean into all of it, bro. Heck yeah. Like, bro, we ain't running from it. Just come on, man. Whatever you bring it. All right, let's go. Heck yeah, baby.
It has been a week in the Moats world. Like, you know, I sent you one of them, then I sent you another one. Like, hey.
Bro, but think about how it started though. Because remember, this is the end of the week or the start of the new week, bro. Just this time a week ago, you said, bro, you had the sick face, I had the sick face. We was trying. I'm like, yo, do we go Saturday? And we try to hype it up a little bit. Like, I don't know right now, bro. Like, we was on the heels of our playoff loss. It was like a lot going on. We fast forward that. I'm like, all right, I'm in the clear. Okay. Take the L Sunday night. I'm like, that's tough. Then I get the alert the day. I'm like, bro, I can't even have a morning workout, TG. I just tried to work out in the morning. I go to brush my teeth, my phone. I'm like, that's how we feeling today? All right. Sure. And look, I feel like it's Groundhog's Day in the Moats residence, all right? It feels like Groundhog's Day. Just throwing it out there, baby.
I didn't see that one coming. Not gonna lie. I really didn't see either one coming, but I didn't see that
Swear, bro. I was like, ew. Where are we right now, bro?
It's a cold game, bro. That's what we in the second. You're 2 games away from the Super Bowl. Like, I don't mean to say it like that. But like,
talk your talk, bro.
Everybody feels like, oh, we're this close, but like, yo, you're I don't want to call it a bad call. You're interesting.
If they call it you're a catch versus an interception away.
I'm like, yo, we might get to the Super Bowl. Like, let's get back to work, you know?
Bro, it's wild, bro. It is wild, man.
But that show you, like, not to be. It's hard to win in the NFL, bro. It's hard to win in that league, bro. It's the hardest. I know college is, but that league is just, you don't know who you getting today. You don't know what it is, and obviously the playoffs, you're getting the best of everybody. But a play here, a play there could change, you know, whether you work here or not. Like a play here, a play there, and you can say like the Bills is accumulation.
That's been the history, but that's the history of their playoff performances. When you think of it,
here,
that's literally the history.
15 seconds here.
Diggs, if you just pull his head, a wide right on a field goal. Man. That was last year's AFC Championship was wide right. It's like, bro,
like you're talking about between like, yo, I'm here for, you know, longest tenure type, or I'm searching for one today, you know, and like it's tough out when you get on there, when you hit that free agent market. I don't care what level it is, high school to the league, it's tough out there. It's cold.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. But no, it's definitely been interesting, man, with that move, man, because I even think now it just adds another team into the mix, right? And we're talking about just, all right, yeah, we have our wish list of coaches that we want, but the flip side is the coaches have more supply, right? In the sense of they're not just isolated to the Steelers being the only job available. It's numerous jobs available right now. And when you look at the Bills job also opening up, that's just another element that what you got to deal with.
I think you hit it on the head. Like,
bro, I'm like,
you got to think like a hardball. So the Giants to me are genius now, because it's like, no, let's get this done right now. Because
they ain't wait.
Man, you think about, you let a hardball go to Buffalo up the street with a young John. Yeah, like it might be a hardball that's in there. Like, I didn't know.
Did it too soon?
Did it a taste too soon?
Too soon. Just
like what? Buffalo's 20 minutes up the street. Like, hey, you already know.
Yeah.
And
You got Stefanski also jumped off. He's in Atlanta now. That's also been confirmed.
But
so
I think he won out. Like, all right.
Ooh, elaborate.
I'm out. I got a Kirk Cousins in here that I'm probably gonna fall in love with.
He's gonna cook with Kirk.
You know
he's gonna cook that. That's Kirk's. Right. Kirk is in heaven right now. That's his office. That's what he does.
Save Kirk, man.
Come on, bro. If you know.
Hold that.
Yeah.
Throw that.
Who's Stefanski before Cleveland? Does he have any Minnesota connection with Kirk?
I feel like he do, wasn't he?
I feel like he does as well. I feel like he was up there with Kirk before coming down, but I don't think he was the head guy.
Kevin,
yeah.
Because Stefanski's
he's an offensive dude. Yeah,
he got that from.
I gotta check though. I feel like he low key might have some Minnesota. Let me see, man.
Man, don't let him go get Chubbs back, man. Bring Chubbs back up there to Atlanta with him.
You ready for this? He was the Minnesota Vikings assistant role on offense or offensive coordinator from 2006 to 2019. I knew it was a connection with him and Kirk. That's when Kirk was Kirk. That's
when Kirk was Cap.
Come on, bro. Put the chains on my man. Yeah.
Wow. So he was there for the prayer.
Yeah, the digs.
The digs in the prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all that. Mm-hmm.
And don't sleep like. And it looks like Diggs is.
Are you ready for this? And shout out to Corey Hewis. He brought up that Kevin Stefanski was actually in Minnesota when the boss dude was up there. Actually, I gotta double check that, man. I don't think he was. They were saying that they might have some carryover, man, back when Coach T was up there as well. But I'd have to look, man, just to see like how far back he goes with. Yeah. You guys gotta look at that, man. Yeah, I'm like, man, that'd be kind of crazy though, dude. But yeah,
he's been around a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I show you.
He's a Minnesota dude, though, man.
I just because at first I was like, Atlanta, that's interesting. I don't know. I was big on the quote unquote the culture fit, like get somebody
the Shador element.
The Shador element.
Yeah.
And now I'm coming to Atlanta. I got a Penix. I got I got a running back that's all world.
Come on, bro.
But it's still like it's a
got like Cal Pitts down there.
It's an SEC team. You get what I mean? Like it's like I still got to keep these guys going how I want them to go. I want them to buy into how we're going. And I mean, I think he'll do good there. But it just kind of was like, I just didn't know if that was the one that they were the one to go with at first for Atlanta.
Now, part of me thinks this though, bro. Like when we think of Atlanta, you went from Arthur Smith, who wasn't experienced, right? Sure. He was just an OC. Then you go off of Arthur Smith and you go with Raheem Moore. And that was another first non-experienced version, right? So, but either way, offense, defense, either way, new guys at the helm. Could the Stefanski hire be simply because it's like, bro, we've seen you actually be the head guy. We've seen you have success in a chaotic Cleveland scenario from the time when you took over to then when they brought in Watson, and then obviously this quarterback situation on the back end. He still has been able to keep them relatively, in the conversation, and I think that if you're Atlanta, is that something that maybe is appealing when you think of what you just did back to back with Arthur Smith and Raheem Moore?
I think that catches your attention. I do think that catches your attention. And it's a solid coach. I mean, he's still been coach of the year twice.
Yeah. In Cleveland.
Like you got
while in Cleveland.
I had him more, like I said, tight-y. I had him more, just that kind
Atlanta is a different, like,
Atlanta's a
different I didn't see Atlanta for him, but knowing the Kirk Cousins element, and you can move, Penix is a lot more flexible if you were going to try to move off of him, or if you wanted to stick with him. Penix is still run some of that stuff, but knowing the relationship with him and Kirk and Kirk's contract, I think that's what makes me just like, yo, Kirk is going to be on that roster, man.
Kirk's gonna be on that roster.
Yeah.
Kirk's in the same. Kirk is Tua before the Tua happened. Like Kirk's
facts, bro.
Yeah,
he's on the roster, bro.
Like,
yeah,
we'll get rid of a coach before we get rid of that.
Yeah, because it costs too much. That's way too much to move on from that. Yeah.
Now you got. In fact, the GM can go too. You got me looking crazy out here. Like that's the Kirk situation. Like if you look up, I don't know if you looked up, but like not even the big, but Miami's GM.
You see it.
Atlanta's GM.
But look, all
don't
these
put me in
GMs
these
get axed,
situations.
and I think that that's also part of why in Buffalo there is a little bit of surprise because they moved on from McDermott, but then they low key promoted the GM. It was like, bro, you the GM and president of football operations, and this question's about, yo, when you looked at this roster and there wasn't no wide receiver the past 2 years, how you get a promotion? You feel me? So trust me, man, it's my eyes.
But
It's
he
like, yo,
brought
bro,
Diggs over there before.
that was all on the front end. That was with the Josh group. That's early on. We talking.
Keon Coleman, we didn't
we talk
expect it to be that bad.
But if you moving on from McDermott,
I feel that.
That's supposed to be the package. That's all I'm saying. It's like usually your coach and your GM together. You brought up Miami. That's together. We talked about Tennessee. That's together, bro. It ain't a lot of, yo, fire the head, man, lead the GM. No, it's because you bringing the coach, you bringing the players in here, and you cooking with them players. So y'all got I was just,
I think it looks like you got everything you need to get it done. You're just not getting it done. You're not cooking this up properly. Like you're a play or two away consistently. Like the pieces are here.
Yeah.
I damn near give you the MVP of the league. Like, you know, like the pieces are here.
Yeah.
Why this keep missing right here? You know, so I think it just more of it kind of said like it's not me, it's you. You know what I mean?
That's definitely the vibe. It was just, you know, when you just outside looking at you like, hey, bro, that look kind of weird, bro. When it's like, man, do you mean to tell me we throwing that ball to the dude that you just signed 4 weeks ago because none of these other receivers you brought in have given us any of that draft or trade? You know what I mean? It's like, you can though. Yes, you can.
But you're not saying you're throwing the ball to Billy Williams. Like
you're talking
about a 13-year. This dude been in the league 12, 13 years now.
It's no different. It's what's the difference between that convo and what we were hollering about with Adam Thielen?
I think it's a big difference. No,
it's a big difference. Okay, because Adam Thielen hasn't produced. Adam Thielen hasn't produced in his career in terms of wide receiver 1,000-yard receiver. He's been in the Triple Crown conversation as well. Like, what's the difference to me?
I feel that. I don't know. I just think Brandon Cooks is more like I've been to the Super Bowl. I've shown I know how to win. I've been that just to me seems more valued. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I would have loved him
that.
On the Steelers. Like he would have been.
And I think that's fair. Absolutely.
You know. So
I just think that when we're just talking about the mindset though, when we say TG, man, we need a wide receiver. Are we talking about finding this dude in week 12, week 13 off of the free agent market? Or are we talking about, bro, go draft me something? If we're going to go trade for something, go trade at the beginning of this thing is what I'm talking about.
Go get me a dude.
So you catch. So to me, when I just look at how last week in Jacksonville, if it's not a Brandon Cooks making a big catch, do you get out of that stadium, right? Now you fast forward a week later, and it's like, once again, it's Brandon Cooks. Like, that's all. Just outside looking at this, like, I feel like, you know, you could have brought something else in that thing, but that's neither here nor there, man. The decisions have been made, man.
Did you see the drop by 0?
Bro.
Man. That was worse than the DK drop, man.
All right, bro. Hit him in the hands.
Like, don't
hit him in the worst spot.
Don't hit him in the hands with it. Like,
whatever you do, don't hit him in the hands, bro. Whatever you do. Don't do that.
Like,
bad ball. That's bad. That's on me.
Man, as the coach, I know he sleeps. He has dreams about that play. He sees that. Like, I can't believe you dropped that, man. I can't believe you went out there. You know, big moment, but I don't know. That's tough because I don't think you can quote unquote say it like that because like Coach T walked away. Like I don't think.
No. Absolutely.
I think that was
1,000%. He walked away night and day. Two totally different situations, and that's why I was more so referencing the Bills scenario, just because that was like, hey, yo, you're fired, but they promoted the GM, which was different, right? Which was a little bit different though, because all these other scenarios that we brought up is usually the package deal, or it's GM, you still are the GM just for now. Kind of like what you heard in Baltimore, right? It's hey, man, you heard what happened to our friend John, right? Hopefully it doesn't happen to you. I really like you a lot. But we all kind of caught on. It was like, hey, bro, you don't have a lot of time.
A big thing for Harbaugh, even going to New York, he was like, I want to take a GM with me. He was like, I want to take somebody. So it's usually a package, you know?
Right. So that's just the reason why it's just a surprise that you see the Bills handling it that way, in contrast to everyone else. And like you said, Steelers are very different because Coach T walked away, didn't get fired. And now that I'm glad that that's been completely laid to rest, because I mean, how many times did I feel like we had to keep, hey man, he's fired for real, man. They just let him, just like, hey bro, we can come whatever we want to come up with, man. When the boss man said and he says it, it's like, bro, give it a rest, man. They've let y'all know what it was. Walked away.
I mean, the word was, the gun was on the table and they slid it across.
Yeah, that's how they try to say it. And it's like,
handle that.
That don't sound about that. I'm about to say it's based on how everything is played. I ain't catch that, but you catch what I'm saying though. So yeah.
And I mean, that's one of them you never know, but if that feels like Coach T walked away, this does feel like Buffalo feels like, okay, we put that down. I'm gonna give you a little bit more time. Bring the right coach in here. Let's get it. The next one won't miss though. I'll tell you
correct.
That.
Yes.
Like you don't have another coach and missing all that. You got to get this next one right.
And I think that's going to make it interesting going forward when we think of Omar as well, because we're just talking about the scenarios. Coach T walked away, like we said, right? In comparison to McDermott being fired and the whole statement and everything like that. So when we talk about the expectations or even the urgency to either have this team, worst case, be at the same level or hopefully get better, a lot of those eyes are going to now, be pointing towards Omar Khan. We'll see how that plays out. But to me, I think that's, something for him now that he's going to have to feel a little bit more heat on. Whereas I don't think that would have been the case if Coach T was still here.
No, I agree. I think this is not a contract year. This is a big
This
like let me see. You got to earn your keep, like justify your existence type. I think it's one of them this summer where it's like, because the draft is big. Like they got to draft well. That first round pick, like, do you go receiver? Do you go back quarterback? Do you, the Coach T approach, man, you go get some defense. Like, it's never like
another linebacker.
Man. I know, man. You go get me started on that. But like it's just this is a big draft. This is a big summer, just top to bottom. That third round pick's a big pick. You usually get a star in that third. It's just like they gotta like have a good draft this year, and you just can see it. Like this, like ain't no just put it on T this year, or ain't no just like I gotta get this one right. So it's like this is a big one. I think this is a big summer for him.
What's your confidence level in him? Because like I said, this will, I guess, be like the first official where we're all going to say this is exclusively on him, right? Because we know when he first took over, right? Because I was like, when he first started, him and Kevin Colbert did it together, and then after that, it was him and Coach T doing it. So now it's shit.
And I mean, the insider joke is that Coach T picked that team in a sense.
You pick it,
Yeah, like I want this, I want one of these. Go get me a star receiver. All right, I'll get you a DK. So it was almost like he was a good trade guy. He was a good I'll make things happen guy. But now I gotta go pick a guy. I gotta go get something that's
and part of the conversation surrounding him was he's more of a numbers guy than the football guy. We said that was more the Brandon Hunt, or even Coach Tomlin was more of the I can evaluate, tell you what I want, who I want. Your job is to make these numbers work, right?
Because that's what he was before him.
Absolutely. And I know from my experiences with him, that was the same relationship. He was the numbers guy from a contract standpoint, but not necessarily I think this player versus that player, identifying talent. So that will be interesting to see. Does he take on that role exclusively, or does he, try to get outsourced help? We've seen, I think it was the Dolphins. They're working with Troy Aikman, right? As a consultant in that process. Does he bring in anybody to potentially help with that space? Just because, like we said, man, he's more of a numbers dude than X's and O's evaluate dude.
That's the Steelers, though. I don't think he can do that. Like I think what I mean.
Hold on, elaborate on that, man. Elaborate on that.
Just the Steeler business model is less is more in a sense. One of 5 teams without cheerleaders. One of one of 3 teams that only got a special team coach, no assistant coach. Like they don't have 12 assistants in there. It's not 30 people in the booth.
I'm glad you said that. I didn't even think of that. We for sure with Buffalo, it was like, we had special teams assistant. We had inside assistant, outside. Bro, you had a lot of coaches, bro. Yeah, we was deep up there. Fact. That's a great call, bro. We don't have that over here, bro.
Danny Smith.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like,
That's it.
Danny
Ain't
solo
nobody else-
dolo.
ain't nobody else holding no chalkboard.
And no longer Danny either, man. We know they cleared the whole house, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for y'all effort. Everybody, it's up. Go look for new employment elsewhere, man. Yeah.
That's how the coaching thing works. That is the cold game of it. Like when the head go, the whole everything goes. The whole body
regardless of how he goes.
And I
it's
mean,
like, dang.
One of the you know the quiet laws of it, when you come in there, clean slate. You know what I mean? Clean slate. Everything gotta go. Everything new. Everything.
TG, is that's the poster that you always put up every Monday? We won't do that no more. We got different posters in here, bro.
No, new everything.
You said that's the picture y'all do this every Wednesday. This is what y'all do. We won't do that no more. We do this now. Yeah.
Shout out. You know, Coach Jackson up at Prairie View. Gotta give him a big shout out.
Talk your talk.
I talked to him for a nice minute. And, you know, he went to the D2 National Championship. And I know it's not.
Shout out. Bro, I don't care. It's still dope, bro. You know, at any level it's dope, bro.
For sure. Then came back the next year, went to the HBCU National Championship. One of the big things he was talking about, like, wherever I get in the building, it's a clean slate. You know, top like posters got to come down, pictures.
Culture change.
We're gonna earn our culture. We're gonna earn our keep from top to bottom. You know, new socks. You know, y'all wore white last year. We're wearing black this year. You know, new shoes. It is everything.
It's important to a degree though, because we know, man, people love nostalgia, right? Sure. People love to reminisce, regardless of if it's positive reminiscent or trauma reminiscent, right? Hey, man. We got this Coach T with it. The old coach with it. It's like, nah, man, we ain't got time for none of that. Because I do feel like, right, because that does take away from the new guy's ability to lead if it's always being undercut by what the past had done.
For sure. Because you can't lean on the past. The past hasn't got you nothing. And it's a new day, a new era, especially when you got to follow, you know, a T. Or you got to follow, you know, even respect at Buffalo. McDermott, like, I've been there for a minute.
Bro, 9 years, what, 2 AFC championship appearances, man. Then got to the second round of that postseason. What, another 3-4 times, man. Got an MVP in here as well. So, yeah, that ain't easy thing to replace, man. Yeah,
I held it down. And I just didn't get to the show. I held it down.
And that's the thing I think that makes the Buffalo job a little bit more challenging than the Steelers job. Steelers right now, depending on where you sit fan wise, you're either anticipating bottom out, hard reset, or man, worst case, we'll be right back where we are, right? 9 to 10 wins, first round exit. Buffalo, that expectation is, man, you are taking us further. Right. We've been AFC championship right on the brink of it one way or the other. Right. Now your job is to take it to the next
step. Get us over the hill. Call that play that needs to get called.
You catch me? That's a very different mindset because we know all those games in Buffalo have flown differently, right? It's not like every game is a blowout. Every game is tight. We just know it comes down to like the last play or two every single time in the postseason. And that's a very different approach, man.
I was going to say, you got to think like I had to deal with a Mahomes for like every year. And that's not, that's the breaking fact.
And then when it wasn't Mahomes, it was Burrow the 1 year.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, that's tough. It's the Michael Jordan effect. It's like, man, Karl Malone might have 4 or 5 of them. It's not for Jordan. Yeah. Like, just, you know.
That's facts.
It's kind of like, it's tough. Like, that's tough. You know, you know, I'm not Bills Mafia, but you can just see it. Like, that's a good program. Like, that's a play away. That's 2 plays away. And to get, you know, fired over that, that's super tough.
Yeah.
It's
tough.
So.
That's it.
I think
next guy coming in, man.
I was gonna say Pittsburgh expectation. That's actually a better, like kind of what you said, but it's a super better expectation.
Way better.
if you just watch New England have a horrible year, get a good draft pick, and come back, so you can always leverage the man. We just had to get rid of all that. Here we come. I think that's how I like the Jets. That's how you keep your job. It's like you're terrible, but like we cleared all that old stuff out. Now this is my team moving forward. Let's see what this is.
Buffalo, you hop it in, and it's like, yo, the McLaren is full tilt. Get on this joint and whip it. Like, come on, bro. I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah.
Your job is to get it over the hill. We already put gas in it. We got a driver. We got everything we need. Just get it over the hill. Finish this up. They need a little bit more discipline, or they need a little bit of something like here.
Whatever you think it is. That's what you're tasking. That is a very different. That's a very different challenge, man. Holy smokes, it is, baby. Because like you said, in year one, you got to hit the ground running. And that's the challenge. I mean, when we look at some of these other jobs, right? We obviously said, man, Falcons, we don't feel like their expectations are you got to hit the ground running. We don't, right?
That's a good job.
No, absolutely. Even we,
let's go play good football. Let's keep it entertaining. Let's make a run. Let's make the playoffs.
Yep. I was say when we think about Harbaugh down in New York with the Giants,
there's no expectation.
He's coming from Baltimore, bro. Come on, bro. It's like it's night and day.
Like New York, what they got a top 5 draft pick. Whatever you do is like, oh, you done turn this program around. He's already turned the program around. Like they're already talking about
absolutely
all the stuff he wants to do there and the new initiatives and how you want to have the brain stuff and he's already changed the program. You know, his situation is a little now. I don't love the quarterback situation there. Even though bro's a superstar, maybe could be total bust. You know,
you said Jackson Dart's already a superstar, or you say he could?
I said he could be superstar. He could be total bust. Like he has that realm of like
everybody hates because I don't believe it at all. I'm so scared of that, bro.
He give me CJ vibes. He give me CJ Stroud vibes.
Fair.
Like
I'll get
year.
Yep.
I think the thing about what I believe in him is that he won in college and he made things work in college. And I know you can say a lot of people have won in college. Tua won in college. I know you can say whatever. But he got the
Tua's one in the league too, though. Tua, bro. Tua done done some stuff at the league level, bro. Don't like I get it. Tua isn't elite top 5, but Tua ain't no bum either, though. Like the way, you know what I mean? I feel like the perception around Tua just be like, yo, he's trash. Like, hey, bro, he didn't put some stuff up. It just he ain't elite. He just ain't elite
category now. Tua's not
oh my gosh. So, but I'm saying it's either elite or bum. I'm just saying, how's it either elite or bum? I don't agree with that, bro. I think
it is.
That's crazy. Oh my God, he's either elite or he's bum.
The business of winning,
bro. So you mean to tell me? It's what? Let's see, 28 other quarterbacks that we would take over Tua right now. Is that what you're telling me? Because we obviously know the top 5. We ain't gonna do that, right? But is that many other quarterbacks that we take it over to? I personally don't agree with that. That's all. I can't agree with that, bro. I can't agree with that.
At least 20 quarterbacks you take before Tua right now.
That means he'll still be a starter in the league. Is all I'm saying, bro. He's a starter in the league. That's all I'm saying. I ain't say he's elite, but it's a bum, bro. Bum is,
might
bro.
Go with your back. You might go with Quinn Ewers over Tua right now. And feel good.
I hate that decision. How do you feel good about? No way. Which part do you feel good about? Which part do you feel good about, though?
I think you feel good about a Quinn Ewers. I think you feel good about Penix and Kirk Cousins over Tua right now.
I think that is hogwash. All right, I forgot to use that word. So trouble, man. No, unless you're talking the youth. You're talking the overall. Are you talking overall situation or actual production?
I think you feel better about Shador and Flacco. So when you say 28, I'm like, or not per se 28, but I think it's people that they backups is quote unquote
TG. So are you speaking on the overall situation in terms of contract, age, that, or are we just saying production? Because there's no way you're gonna say production, and I'm gonna pull up everything that Tua has done, and we'll be over here like on Tua's worst season. Them dudes still ain't gave me that just yet. That's all I'm saying, man. You said Shador. You said Shador's name. I ain't say you said Shador. You know, don't do that, bro. Fair enough. Hey, what they say? We could agree to disagree, bro.
We both.
I was like, we could disagree, bro. And I love Shador. Hey, bro. That's tough.
I think right this moment. I think you can't say. You can't not say age. You can't not say money. You can't not say that's part of who you are. You got to be this tall to ride this ride. Like,
that's fair.
What it is.
You still got to produce, though, bro.
Yeah, you do.
He has some.
You do.
How did he get this money, bro? He got this money because he produced. We can say they overpay.
Like, you talking about? I won the Natty in college. I'm from Bama. I check a lot of boxes.
Yeah, bro.
I check a lot of boxes. I'm a lucky lefty. I got a Mike McDaniel who's a genius. He's gonna make me look like a genius.
He got Tyreek paid even more. He got Jalen Waddle paid even more because him and McDaniel. Somebody has to throw in the football, bro. You already know. Somebody has to throw in the football, bro.
I would argue McDaniel got them boys paid. By him being such a genius,
no,
like,
I agree.
These weapons are gonna be crazy.
I'm saying all together as the collective, because we would both agree, no matter how great of a coach you are, if your quarterback or your personnel can't execute, it doesn't matter. We've seen that, right? With any other who's coaches.
It ultimately got him fired.
I think it was both. I think he helped them dudes get paid. I think he helped McDaniels, and then I also think he hurt McDaniels.
How?
Because he's like, when he started to play bad. When we started to look at the sample size of, man, when the weather is below 30 degrees, he struggles. Right. So that's where he starts to hurt him, because now we can't just say, man, we love, you throwing for 4,000 yards. We love that. We love you, you saying you having 20, 30 touchdowns. We love all of that.
Right.
But when it's getting to the colder portion of the year, the later portion of the year where we're trying to win in the postseason, right, where it matters even more, right? That's where he's falling off. But to discredit everything that takes place beforehand, as we said, I don't know if Shedeur is good in the postseason because they ain't even win enough to get there. For sure. We're going to name dudes that haven't even done enough to get there. We're going to use them not even being in the conversation as a positive. And I'm like, nah, you still got to give me the prerequisite. Tua gives you the prerequisite.
That's tough. That's a tough take.
There.
That's
fair.
A tough take.
That's fair.
That's a tough
That's
take.
fair. That's fair. But like, you got to a bum though, bro. I'm like, yo, he's not elite. He's for sure not elite. Not even close to elite. But
I just think he's in that conversation with like he's in that conversation with Shedeur. With like you're having them good combos. You see what I'm saying? You're having them good combos. If Kirk was sitting behind him, he would have been dead. If
Kirk costs too much to be sitting behind him, man. Both of them. But I'm with you. I'm with you. But Penix was a young guy on a young build. Man,
yours behind him got him dead.
Man, quit. We'll still see Tua out there and shit. All that sounds like business, and I get the business argument. This is all business arguments. All the business arguments I'm with. I'm with you on all of that. I'm not against any of that. But what I will say is, if it's it's the beginning of August. Yeah. 2 dogs, 1 bone. Tua's washing all of them. Tua will wash all of them. Don't you? No. Tua will wash any of them in a head-to-head is all I'm saying, bro. I love what you said. What you said makes you got big picture. I got you, bro. I'm with you. All right. Contractually, yes, all of these things. But head up fade, Tua's whooping them, bro. That's what I stand on. As long as it's in August, September. When you get to November, December, I'm with you, man. It's up. Yeah.
I like
you funny, bro.
I like AR-15 over there.
I know.
I like my AR-15.
But see, that's my disconnect. How can you like an AR?
How do you not like AR over that?
What has AR done? But what has he done to the level of what Tua has done?
I think that's more of like relationship. I think it's that.
Okay.
I think it's like I've seen this. I know this isn't that. I know we can't get married. I haven't seen this, but the dates have been elite. Like I think it's just more of that. Like it's like, and potentially get you fired. But I'm
this
just
is
like
big facts. Yeah,
potential to get you fired. But I'm just kind of like, I think it's so much higher than what you've seen here, and this gets hurt every 32 seconds. Like I think you have to respect. But I do think it's 28. The fact that you said that, I do think it's 28 over better than that.
Both of them get hurt, bro. We can't hear all that, man. Tua has a Pro Bowl under his belt. Tua has a 4,600 yard passing season under his belt, bro. And AR-15 don't. That's what I'm getting to play. Yo, if we just giving them out, right? If anybody can get a Pro Bowl, where is his at? If anybody getting them, right? Trubisky got one. Where is his at? Where is his at, bro? Where is it at? If it's so easy, if they just handed him out, then why doesn't he have one? Is what I'm saying. If everybody's got one, if everybody get it, if it's so easy, why do you told me running back? Anybody can get a running back. Big running back, small running back, don't matter. I ain't see my big running back. You said anybody can 1,000 yards. You said we ain't 1,000. I love our tandem. I love the tandem.
You don't got the band. You don't got the 1,000 yards. Where's the band at? Wow.
You told me it was easy. You told me it was easy. I don't care if it was 20-something yards short. You told me it was easy. You said anybody can. You said anybody. 17 games.
You get 1,000. You get 1,000. It's like
I'm like,
1,000.
You told me that's the floor. You said anybody. I don't even got to draft. I go sign it off the street.
That's the floor.
You told me. That's what you told me. And I'm over here just like, all right, so I got 1 year I had to wait.
For a bell cow, that's the floor.
That's the floor.
For a bell cow, that's the floor. That's the floor for a bell cow. I do think that. 14 got 1,000. 14 got 1,000.
Total scrimmage yards. Both of them.
14 got 1,000.
Listen. Both total scrimmage yards are 1,000. If you Jalen Warren receiving and rushing, Kevin Warren receiving and rushing. So
I'm just saying I came for a band.
Hey, look. Now it's a collective band. Now it's a collective band. That's crazy.
No, don't do that.
It's never talked about as a collective band. It was
told me you needed water. I got you a water. You didn't say a cage. You didn't say that. I got you a water. I came for a band. I got a band. What are you talking about? You didn't say you needed a different kind. Like you said you needed water. I got you a water.
TG, can you put the goalposts back here, please? Why you move the goalposts, bro? Don't you do that, bro?
You wanted a band. I got you a band.
So now we've been talking about Najee total yards. We've never done that. We weren't talking about Najee's total scrimmage yards.
Man,
we never done that. That's crazy.
You didn't say nothing about all that.
That's crazy.
I got you a band. You asked me for a band. I got you a band.
Oh man, I respect it, bro. I respect it. My dog said, "I got you."
That's what you asked for.
Say y'all got it somehow.
That's what you asked me. Like you gotta feel me on that. That's what you asked me for.
I respect it, baby. I do. Look.
14 got you a band.
I was just expecting. I was expecting something. What they say? What I ordered or what I was expecting versus what I received. Like I was just expecting this, and I got this. Like, yeah.
That's for a band. That's your band.
You funny, bro.
Be bad at that. I was like, I'm just saying, they giving out bands.
I like it.
Get a band. As a bell cow, you should get a band.
I just was under that impression. So when I looked at our Russian, I just thought I was going to see one that just said 1,000 on the ground. Now we not far off, and I do think that's the encouraging part. And part of that, I do feel like with the offense, potentially when we go forward, we'll see, offense, defensive minded, what receivers we bring in. But I do feel like if we can improve our passing offense to be a little bit more consistent, Jalen Warren should cross that 1,000-yard mark rushing that rock, man. Like it isn't, it ain't crazy, but we gotta add a little bit, man. That's all.
Some weapons.
But I had to give you a hard time about it though, man, because you told me all that. Anybody can do this, man. Anybody get 1,000 on rushing. Anybody get not a band, 1,000 rushing. That's you was real specific because Najee Harris is a 4-time consecutive 1,000-yard rusher.
But Najee didn't catch the ball out the backfield at all. At all.
So that's why we've never had this conversation about just total yardage until you just
Najee's never left the backfield and gave you no work. Like that's not what he was. That's not what he gave you.
Yeah. That's real.
No.
That's real. That's real. Hey, the point still stands true though, man. 1K rushing we short right now, bro.
It really, in reality, and I even take this. It really changed the dimension of the offense where they couldn't just give you like that 12. The whole Steeler offense was predicated on here's 12 personnel in the huddle. It came out as 10. Here's 13 personnel in the huddle. It came out as 11. So now even that don't scare you the same way because you like the big backs back there. It's a big back there no matter what. You know what time it is. Like they were doing stuff like come out in 0-2 personnel, which no tight ends, 2 running backs out here, receivers everywhere, and then it come out looking like 12 and 14s out the wide. You know what I mean? And then you're like, well, what's this? Or it's like it come out 22 personnel. You thinking it's a big boy, and this thing spread out, and you got 14 in a slot or something. Like it was messing with your eyes. So now it's kind of like, and now it's kind of like with that before it was like, well. 22 still back there. I don't see nothing. You see 22's back there.
I
think it's no different than 30 was back there.
Yeah,
30's back there. Bro, we got the A and the B gap, bro. Like, show me. Or just let it rip and let it play. Play it.
Yeah, we can play this straight up. We don't have to cheat this one way or the other. Yeah.
Play it. I'm not tripping. You know, like you got to think like And we see how it ends, but you forget the Detroit like run the
Yeah,
fade.
I'm with you, bro.
Like it's a
Mhm.
couple times 14 came out that backfield. Even the last game,
Yeah.
like it's a screen, it's a hit
Mhm.
or two here, and I might be out of here.
Facts.
So it's just the weapon of
Yeah.
14 being that gadget that you're looking for, and I don't have to change
Mhm.
up everything. Like I think that was, I think they improved there. I don't think
No, I
they.
would agree.
You say that I think they improved right there. I don't think
Hey,
that
look,
was
you know
negative.
I like to mess with you, but I'm
Mhm.
with you. Like
Yeah.
the running back room as a whole, net positive. The running back room as a whole, we would say improved. Because even you brought up the receiving element, but going back to that Detroit game, what really broke the game open, right? Second half, it was the two Jalen Warren runs.
For sure.
Yeah,
The big
yeah,
hits.
right,
I'm out.
absolutely.
I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
DK blocking.
Mm-hmm.
Big guy, big little guys hitting, big guys running.
Yeah, facts.
But it showed up. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer on the 22 campaign. I'm totally on the DK campaign. Like I'm totally
I
like
like it.
that must improve. Like I
Yeah.
don't. It's paid way too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's way too much. Way too much. Everything that
Yeah.
must improve.
Well, I think it'll also be interesting as we continue forward now with whoever the new coach is. What does he, view in terms of how he looks at DK? Does he view him as a guy that can, give us more out there? Or does he look at him kind of like what you say, man? You kind of like a glorified tight end. We need to bring something else in here with this. Or
I
do we
think
look
you
to
gotta
move
have to.
this?
But even the history of DK, I joke around with her. I wouldn't be mad at Gino coming in the building, but like you need a Lockett in here. You need
Mm-hmm.
somebody else in here that can offset that DK, that can go make them plays. Like DK is a great screen guy, go get action. He's a great,
Mm-hmm.
crack replace guy, go get action.
Bully
Like
ball
that's bully ball. Here's this
versus
drag.
the high skill ball, right? And
Here's this drag. Here's
mm-hmm.
this, that 5 and out scary, but it's like let's throw that.
Yeah,
Let's throw that. Worse is out of bounds. You
the
know what I
comeback,
mean?
make them tackle him. Yeah.
Yeah, make them tackle that. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's where, like, as a receiver, you gotta be able to do a little bit more than that to get paid that much.
To be a number one, yes. Like
Being number
everything that we're listing, that screen, that quick game, them hitches, them ins and outs, that's a wide receiver 2. That's
Mm-hmm.
a 1B, but it's like, I'm with you.
If Thielen would have had the year DK had, we wouldn't have been mad at him at all.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
We'd have been like, that was a good year,
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's just for what
Now,
you're asked.
how much of that though? And I have to ask you this because you've seen him in Seattle and you saw the production he had in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, I guess, account for our offense and just the style in which our quarterback plays in comparison to when you talk about him in Seattle, right? With Gino, we obviously know people bring up GP and what he did in Dallas with a Dak Prescott, but to me, just when we're comparing those situations to his situation directly here, do you take any of that into account?
I think a little bit. Yeah, I think a little bit. Like I think Arthur Smith's offense is very much more tight end heavy. I think the fact that he might be out of there, he's out of here, changes the roster. Like very tight end heavy, very big boy. I'll put this in the backfield and hand it to him. Real, just But at the same time, I think the plays that DK didn't make were wide receiver plays. Like you can call it what you want, like that. They hit you in the hands. Catch that. Maybe some of the route tree would have got him open in a different aspect, but he still dropped or missed out on wide receiver plays. Like he just needs to respect a better wide receiver. Physical specimen, checks the box, NFL player to the T, deserves what he gets for his hard work. Like you can see, he's worked hard at it. But I gotta make more plays. You know what I mean? Coach Tomlin effect. Like it is or it isn't. Like it's beautiful, but I gotta make more plays. I gotta catch this. I gotta
A
catch
players got to play like A players. You know that
50-50s don't feel like 50-50s. At all. So I just gotta make more plays. Like top to bottom, I need to be a better receiver. I just gotta be better.
At this stage in his career, can he do that though? Or is he who he is at this stage?
I mean, you can work your hands at all times. So you can always become better. Like, it's like being able to shoot free throws. Like you can always work your hands. But I think that's who he is. That's who he's always been, though, respectfully. Like, no shot on him. Great
That's
person. You
facts.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Leader. Great person. Like, it just, he's always been that. He wasn't just a superstar in Seattle, if you look up. Like, it was never that. It was lock it over there. It was a lot of, like, run the ball, get it to him here. It's kind of similar script, but, like, he's never just been that. Even Ole Miss, he wasn't just
Right.
take
They
your
had
head
AJ
off.
down there with him.
Yeah, AJ, and they had the other boy in there. I want to say Moore. But, you know what I mean? They had two of them. And, like, if you know, you know. Like, he's always kind of been, like, he's just a specimen.
Insulated. He has like people with him, but
he's just so
he's
scary.
He's the bully boy guy. Yeah,
He's so scary because it's like you look at it and you're like, do I want to leave my 2 on that? Do I want to leave my 3 possibly on that? Like, look how big that is.
Because it could get weird in that span. And when we talk about that matchup, but versus cornerback 1, man, maybe you're like,
respect.
Yeah,
respect. Even a cornerback 2, especially in the NFL, is still an elite corner. It's kind of like, it's just not. No shot. It's just and not, you know, it's just not that. Like, it's not this like superstar. It's just it's a superstar, you know, like look the part, feel the part, everything. But it's just like it just misses a play or two consistently, like through his whole career consistently. Like I missed that, you know. But you know, deserves all his money. I'm not saying that. It's hard to call it a wide receiver 1. I think a lot of situation, like I don't think Thielen was a wide receiver 1. The way you're like, yo, that's you see what I'm saying? I think that's in. I think Brandon Cooks is in receiver 2 conversation, but it's like teetering.
I'm with you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like high wide receiver 2, low wide receiver 1B type. Like
I never forget. AB went to he went to Tampa, and Mike Evans gets hurt. Remember, everybody gets hurt, and they're like, "Oh, we don't have a receiver 1," and it's like, "No, you have receiver 1 is still here. That's still receiver 1, but you've labeled it receiver 2, and you've put it in that box." Like, you know what I mean? I think it's similar to that, where it's like, "No, this is receiver 2. Like, it's not receiver 1." And I think if you put it in receiver 2 territory, you don't have all the pressure on it. Now you look at it way different. You love it.
That's fair.
Like, oh, that's a mutant. You know,
that's real fair. So it sounds like you saying draft a wide receiver. This is in the first round. That would sound like you just said. And I'm all for that. That's what you said. And you know what?
Receivers out here, man.
TG said, man, go cop a receiver in that first round, and we're gonna be all right. I like that. I ain't hating on it. I ain't hating on that at all, man.
Go get weapons. Go get weapons and let this Will Howard let it spin. Like I believe in that winner trait. That's one thing. Like Coach T always talked about, that winner trait. That's a real thing. You know, 33 over there. He done showed that winner trait. You know what I mean? Like, let Will Howard come in there and let it spin. Bring some winner traits around there, or try to get. I think Aaron's done. I don't think you get that back. But like, if you,
is there a scenario where you bring in McCarthy? Maybe Roger spins the block. We know he's been added to the interview list. We're gonna talk about those guys in a second. But
do they love each other? Or was that not?
That's a great question.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like they won together, but I'm like I don't know. He might. I know him and LaFleur had like their you know differences, but I don't know about McCarthy. Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if he was in that that flavor of "you got me out of here." Like, you know, that's when Aaron was Aaron. Like, hey, I don't like this. Get this out of here. All right. He's out. Who you know, it's figured out. But it's like I just don't. I think if
he's a Pittsburgh dude, this is how they talk about it. You know,
if they like each other and it makes sense, that'd be a nice marriage. Yeah. You know. I just could really see that Shula. Everything about that makes sense in the sense of, you know, your grandfather's the great, you know, the great. You're on this run. You got that McVay tree in you. You got that McVay in your. Like, hey, what did he call that? I remember we ran this in the NFC Championship 2 years ago. Let's run this one. Yo, we ran this one in the Super Bowl. Let's go back with this one. Like, you've seen how to win. You've won the Super Bowl. You've been part of nations. You're young. You know, you look at the Steeler history of it. Like Coach T wasn't a head coach before they gave him the sticks. You know, you can even go back into the Chuck Knowles. He wasn't a head coach before he got the sticks.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Chuck Knowles, Bill Cowher, and Coach T, all three the same. All three, I think, 34 years old. All three defensive minded. The history is there. There is a track record for that, man. Absolutely.
It's kind of like it just checks the boxes where it's like, man, you know, I know how to make this thing bite. I remember this one play, man. That play used to be hot. I remember this. Hey, coach, put this in your book. Put this in your book. You know, you got a young leader, young star in a sense. You know what I mean? Comes from great pedigree. I just think that possibly lines up really nice.
So let's tap into it, man. Let's talk some of these, at least documented or confirmed interview requests. We got some follow-up interview guys as well, man. But yeah, the guys that we know, right? Brian Flores, he's scheduled for his second interview. Nate Schillhouse, we obviously know that's the Rams pass game coordinator. They had their first interview with him virtual because he's still, coaching the NFC Championship. And that's the same with Chris Shula as well. For those that don't know, he's the current Rams defensive coordinator.
Right.
We've scheduled a second interview with Anthony Weaver. That is supposed to be this upcoming Friday. That's the Dolphins defensive coordinator. Jesse Mentor, excuse me, Chargers DC. We've scheduled an interview with him. Jeff Hafley, the Packers defensive coordinator. We've also scheduled. Oh, so that had to just happen then, because just yesterday he was up there in terms of a guy that we were scheduling an interview with. Ejiro Avero, that's the Panthers defensive coordinator. We have an interview scheduled with him as well. Clay Kubiak, we know that's the 49ers offensive coordinator. We have an interview scheduled with him, and Mike McCarthy, who we obviously know was the former Cowboys and Packers head coach. We have an interview scheduled with him. Now, so with all of those names, we know some names that were still already out there, but we haven't interviewed or haven't had any connection with them. You still have a Raheem Moore who was fired, like I said, in Atlanta. We have a Jonathan Gannon who was fired in Arizona. We've added Sean McDermott to that list in Buffalo. And then you still got a Mike McDaniel from Miami. And also, we know Arthur Smith, who Mr. Rooney has said, man, any of our coaches are free to go look elsewhere. He has also been getting interest, man. We know Titans and Cardinals have interviewed him for their head coaching spot. And then the Chargers also are interviewing him for their offensive coordinator spot.
Nice. And that's I love Jesse Mentor. Heated up, come from pedigree in a sense. Got the hardball in him. You know, that hardball has been successful everywhere it's been. Called it on all levels in a sense of college to the pros. Teacher, good coach, young-minded, kind of got that Mike McDonald type flavor to him, and it seems like that's doing well. I told you I love Shula. Love Shula. I love
you talk about pedigree.
Man, that's as good as it gets.
It don't get more pedigree. You remember that 193 that I keep talking about with Coach Tomlin? Just keep going up that list. All right, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Yep.
Like, it don't get no higher than that.
Yes, indeed.
I think Flores is interesting. And I was kind of listening to stuff. I'm always reading stuff. I love Flores, but Flores still dealing with that whole thing that got him out of the head coaching situation. You know what I mean? So it's just interesting. So it's just interesting was like, are we doing this because we kind of got to kick the tires? We have to get certain, we got to bring minorities in here in a sense.
Rooney Rule. Yeah.
Rooney Rule, we're going to bring ours. We the Rooneys. So, we
got to lead the charge.
Got to take our reps. So it's like, is it that or is it a realistic one? I think he might get a DC-ish spot or he's going to Baltimore. I think Baltimore would be hot. I can see Jesse Mentor to Baltimore, though.
See, I can see McDermott to Baltimore.
And McDermott's the wild card because that one shook things up.
I'm like, whoa, that
shook things up for sure. I think he would have been better in Atlanta than.
I would agree too. Yeah, I just think that they didn't know that was available. Yeah, yeah.
But I think he's a wild card. That one came out of nowhere. You got to adjust to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough. Man, that's tough. Because they got some hot names on there.
You see it, bro.
There's some hot names on there.
Whether you're talking Flores, retreads or new guys.
Yeah. And Flores been in the building. The culture, the flavor, what dudes want to do, how they want to act. But it's like, Is it
He's
clear
the
yet?
first. He's the first confirmed second interview. Also, he was the first one. Anthony Weaver is the second one. But out the gate, you know, man. Man, he coached at Buffalo. Man, we was up there together in 13. Man.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah,
I just watched their defense, and I remember I said it when we were talking here. I was like, bro, I don't know if you see it, but this defense is hot. Like he is cooking over there.
His defense is a extension of Mike Pettin, who's an extension of Rex Ryan, who's an extension of Buddy Ryan. So I'm all for that. I mean, shoot, that's my off-ball day. So I'm with all that. I'm like, I know this defense. Like, I'm a fan of it for sure. I like it a lot. My only drawback is when we think Flores, we've seen him be a head guy. So at least you feel confident that he can do it, right? And it wasn't like he got fired because he sucked. He got fired because there was some disagreements in terms of the overall direction, right?
Why else he get fired?
Don't do that.
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying.
That's Tua.
Oh no, he didn't like Tua for sure. For sure, he was against Tua. I'm
28 out of 30.
Look. We can say what we want. Show me 28 other quarterbacks that got a 4,600-yard passing season, bro.
I hear you.
And that was 2 years removed. His last full season, he threw for 4,600. The last most recent 2 seasons, he's been hurt. He played 14 games and 11 games. Now we can talk about the injury, we can talk about the concussions. All of that is on. I'm fair game with all that. But the dude got a 4,600-yard passing season not even 4 years ago, bro. Like,
I do feel that.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
That's my only reason why I say he can't be a bum when I haven't seen Aaron Rodgers was hooping this year. He ain't even throw for 4K.
I think that's
I'm just saying Rodgers was hooping and he didn't even get the 4K mark though, bro.
I think now we're in the Najee ran for 1,000 talk. Now we're into like
you just said you so casual about. I'm like, bro, 4,600 passing, is that just casual? Anybody could do that? That's 1,000 more than what Rodgers did this year. Rodgers with 36. Did he give us 3,600 or did he give us 38? I don't think let me see. I don't think he gave us 38. Let me just pull it up. I hope I'm wrong. I'm with you. Rodgers gave us 33 this year. He gave us 3,300 this year. Two in 14 games gave you 2,600. Last year in 11, no, Tyreek's leg is facing that way still, bro. Don't do that. In 2024, he gave you 2,800 in 11 games. His last bro, when he played a full season, 4,600 passing. The year prior to that, 3,500 passing. That's all I'm saying, bro. He gave you 29 tutties. Now the picks, that's the part where he's not Rodgers. He had 14 picks, right? That's what Rodgers 24/7. That's the difference with Rodgers, a lot more clean. But once again, we saying bum. If we're saying bum, if this is what bum, I'm like, bro, that's a tough ass, bro. I don't think there are a lot of coaches just casually doing this. So, bro, even not 2025 and 2024, he completed 72% of his passes, which led the league in completion percentage. Excuse me on that.
Man, they throw more screens than anybody in the league.
And that is fair too. That is fair, bro.
Screens more
that
than
is fair.
Anybody in the league.
You know it. You know that's true. You know it's true.
Play action. Hold this screen. Hold this screen. Like
you know the lefty go tick 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 tick.
Yeah, and let this
10 it in. All right.
Attract me. This attract me. You would take Jameson over him, and I'm not even going. Next time I talk.
You're wild, bro.
I'm gonna give you 28 quarterbacks tougher than.
I want to hear 28. Yes. I want to hear 28.
I take.
And now make sure
quarterbacks you would take over.
And now make sure you're prefacing 28 quarterbacks with the full situation, not 28 based on talent and production alone. Because there's no way you're gonna find 28 names based on talent and production. You are crazy, bro. What they say? We're gonna agree to disagree on this one, all right? We're gonna agree to disagree on this one.
We got my man Flores out here right now. He just made me mad breaking Flores, so he just brought it back up. I'm like,
that is real though. Flo for sure was anti-Tua, and we're all with that. I'm not saying that I want to. I'm just simply saying when we're throwing Tua out there into the field of names, Tua is going to be, to me, higher up than the bottom of that list, man. If we're just talking talent, the contract matters though. The contract does matter though.
I hear you. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. You are funny, bro. Why are you so anti? My dog said, yo, it's to it. I'm mad again. He got flown out of there. What else he did? I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Woke me all the way back up with that.
Let's go, man. Let's go. But I'm with you though. I'm with you. And just going back to the full conversation in terms of jobs with more pressure versus least amount of pressure. He said, man, Browns, we don't look at that as a job that you're coming in with a ton of pressure. I think Ravens is another job though that it's going to be pressure. You coming into that. I think that which one do you think has more pressure? Baltimore or Buffalo?
Buffalo. Not even close.
Baltimore were the Super Bowl favorites preseason.
But it don't have as much pressure as you feel like it. Baltimore's ready to restart that thing. There's rumors out here about them getting rid of Lamar. They ready to restart the whole thing.
How do you go from being Super Bowl favorites in the preseason of this year and no major injuries, nothing, and we're talking about now blowing it up?
Blowing it up.
If that's the case, why not move on from the GM too? Now the GM doing a heck of a job. I ain't gonna hold you. They have some talented players over there.
Lamar. He tried Lamar.
They got talent, yeah.
You cannot.
You got Zay Flowers in there as well, man. Yeah. Two Pro Bowls under his belt now. Yeah.
Marlon Humphrey's in there. It's super. Man, I got
Kyle Hamilton
Henry over here.
Come on, bro.
I done made this thing work, but it's like you still like that Buffalo job is pressure. That Buffalo job.
I just don't see the difference between what Buffalo has done these past 5 years and what Baltimore has done these past 5 years in terms of talent acquisition, in terms of expectations, in terms of getting right to the edge of it every time. I think Buffalo, to me, has had a better go at the postseason than Baltimore, but that still doesn't change the fact that Baltimore still has Super Bowl expectations as well, as long as Lamar's there.
I don't feel like Baltimore said you're fired because you didn't get it. Like it said you're fired because you didn't get it done, but it didn't.
But you heard the boss man. What did he say? He was like, would John have had his job if they would have beat the Steelers in that last game? He said for another week. Meaning if he ain't winning that wild card, he would have been fired then.
I just think they were done with that.
But how do you get done with that? Because the expectations are here, you ain't living up to it. He was winning every year. This is one of the first years that we've seen Baltimore just belly up. Other than that, Baltimore usually Man, they already got it locked up. They sitting guys last game of the season.
I think it's just different. Hold on.
Okay.
The sun went down on here, man.
I peeped you get a little dark. I was like, why are you trying to get all intimate over there? My man hit it with the turn off the lights. I see. I come over here, I compliment the fit, the drip, the earrings. Now you want to try to set the mood. Look, man. We ain't trying to do all that today, all right? We ain't trying to do all that. Jeez, man.
You woke me up with the tour.
Hey, bro, you for sure poked up.
I don't know if you can hear me. We're clearly.
The way that you shot back when I said two and four, you like, oh, hold on. Now that you said that, I'm like, oh, whoa,
brought it all back. Like, man, that's the reason we're here. I mean, like, where are you throwing the ball?
One duck said, I'm turning this light on real quick. I ain't got time for you, man.
Who are you throwing it to?
Let's go. Hey, y'all hit that like button one time for the coach. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. We got TG in the boat. He turned the lights on us, all right? She said, I'm not playing with y'all, all right? Y'all got too much of this tool flow going? No.
Clearly, like, I'm like, why are you saying, what? Like, I'm giving you 28 quarterbacks.
I can't wait to see this list. I can't wait to see this list, bro. No, you don't. Yeah, we all love him. No, you don't, man. No, you don't. I'm confused. You told me you was a Miami dude, man. You talk about how, man, I was down there. I seen the coach. I know why it's tough to win, but you over here just you Tua's terrible.
Tua's terrible.
Like, no, bro. Like, y'all crazy, man. No.
Probably get attacked, man. Baby Tua went to Maryland. It's all types of sides. Like,
you see it.
It's love. Like, it's love. But it's like, no, I give you 28 of them tougher than that. Like, it's love, though. It's love. Great person. Elite
Here you
person.
Go. Here you go. Love the leadership skills.
You know? I think dudes, great person, leader. You know, want to play for him. Like, make you believe. Like, it just.
Oh, yeah. All these things. Got a cool tattoo. Yeah, man.
Love him. Did his thing at Bama, saving guy.
Come on, man.
When it's time to throw it, it's just.
You're not questioning his heart. You questioning his eyes is what it sounds like.
Never questioning his heart. He's a leader. Everything
He gonna
about him checks
show
the
up.
boxes.
He don't walk away.
He
Shit.
check a lot of boxes.
He will go out on his shield. He's not afraid of that. All right. I love that.
Love him. I'm just
Love
talking
that.
about when it's time to throw that deep over. Or when it's time to throw that crossing on time, like that's when it's a little fun.
He's like, yeah, it was this coverage.
TG.
I'll never forget TG. The first Bills game, man, he threw a pick late, and they like, yo, what did you see? He's like, yeah, they ran this coverage, and this is what happened. And they showed that clip, and it was like, oh, hey, bro. Oh, I don't think that's what you just described, fam.
I remember that.
Like, I don't know what you was looking at, fam.
What'd you see?
And everybody said the same thing. It was like, hey, Tua, you was real confident when you spoke on this play, bro.
What'd you see?
I don't see what you just saw, bro. Yeah, that's real life, bro. That's
Sam
real.
Darnold was telling us, man, I'm seeing ghosts out here. At least was admitting I'm seeing
stuff. Said I see ghosts.
Just get me somewhere where I can like just see clearly. I'll be all right. Like the worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. He don't even know what he wasn't seeing. Like I just don't like.
What is loud and wrong? Hey, bro, why you so confident? Why you so loud right now, bro? You ain't see that, bro. I saw the defender. He went there, and that's why you go there because this is what he did. That's tough. I did forget that. Jameis ain't no better, bro. Jameis 30 for 30. Don't play like that. Jameis is 30 for 30.
Way better.
30 touchdowns, 30 hard ball hit you in the face interceptions, bro.
Jameis gonna throw one like Caleb threw last night.
He gonna give you a 5K. He didn't give me 5K, 30 for 30. I'm all for. I like 30 for 30. It's a dope song too, man. Shout out to Kendrick, but it's like, yo, bro.
Russ is better. Jameis is better. Dart is better.
I love how you talking. I enjoy how you talking.
That whole room is better. I
enjoy how you talking. I'm looking for it.
Hey,
look, I'm looking for it because I can't wait to spend the block on your 28. All right, when you give me these 28, I can't wait because I'm ready. All right, and why do I keep getting on the argument side that I don't even want to defend? Yeah, I'm not a Tua guy. That's just the other part. I'm like, yo, how did I get into the driver's seat of the Tua? I don't even like Tua like that. But I'm just like, yo, they say yo bum, like, bro, anyway, yo bum. But I'm like, yo, why am I defending Tua? Do you think I want Tua next year? No, I don't want Tua next year. But to act like Tua will be the worst quarterback next year, I can't say that either. I just don't want Tua. But you making it sound like, yo, I'm a Tua dude. So we're gonna argue about this Tua, man. We're gonna argue about this Tua for sure. And who knows? He might mess around being in Pittsburgh next year. Because what if we bring Mike McDaniel in here? If Mike McDaniel come over,
he would not bring Tua.
Okay, that is fair.
He probably feel the same way. Flores would not bring Tua.
No. So 100% no with Flores.
No, 110% no with Mike.
I'm with you. I just didn't know. Look. When if it's Miami, if it's Seattle, San Fran, and I'm hollering at my dog. DC, I'm hollering at my dog. So I trust you.
Somewhere, man. Tua need to get inside. You need to get inside. Not a lot.
Send him to Arizona, baby. I'm sending him to Arizona, and I'm calling for Kyler. I know you don't like Kyler. I don't care. Kyler is one of the guys ahead of him. I'll put Kyler ahead of Tua.
I wasn't on the Kyler train when Coach T was here. When Coach T was here.
So why?
It's a different program now.
Why? Educate me.
It's a different program now. Because Coach T, that wasn't a Coach T guy. Like top to bottom from.
Elaborate. Because I'm like, yo, can he ball or can he not ball? He can ball.
Yeah, but that's not like, it's bigger.
Coach T a leader.
I think a Steeler is a Steeler. I'm not saying a Steeler is not Steeler.
That's fair. That's
fair. I think now with the new culture, because you don't know who, and it might sound crazy, but you don't know what the Steelers are gonna be in a sense. Like, what is the
offensive minded guy could change the whole feel of what the Steelers are.
The Steelers are
1,000%.
A Steeler is a Steeler in the sense of, blue collar, West Virginia guy in a sense, like blue collar, 3-star.
Did you just say a Steeler is like a West Virginia guy? I see what you did there. Like, you are funny.
A blue collar, I'm after you. I'm working hard. Less is more, but I'm gonna make it enough. Physical, get the job done, no excuses type. It's just it's a character. It's a flow. It's a Debo. It's a Moats. It's a Vince Williams.
Peasy. It's the bully. It's the
man. It's
I'm tough.
Peasy's the ultimate. It's a Troy. It's a you can say them whatever, but it's just from the Coach Tomlin era of the Steelers, still the same type Steeler as the Coward. Same. It's
even to the nose. I mean, it's tough. in your
tough.
face, gritty.
It's a Ryan Clark. I'm
Yes.
after you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you in the mouth, and I'm gonna keep hitting.
Heck,
you
even when you look at Deshaun Elliott's and the Minka Fitzpatrick, it's like, yo, you still can see it's that's Steeler.
I feel like you could feel it
It's
with
the mentality. Yes,
I'm here. You know, and I felt like the Kyler wasn't. It just wasn't the flavor. I could see what a new coach come in here, and whatever the culture comes in, that could fit nice. That's what I'm saying. Because it's still like you said from the jump. If you can play, you can play. It can play. I'm not saying it can't play. It can hoop. Like won every state championship, college, all like check. It's a winner.
Big Texas, bro. Like big winner, bro. Yeah. Like they say that's one of the baddest names to come out of Texas, bro. Like the state.
I just felt like before it wasn't that.
That's fair.
So now I'm like, let the right fit come in here. It could fit.
And see, I guess from my side, what I was seeing was this. Man, Arizona culturally is so different. Change of scenery, and now you're in a situation where you do have expectations, you do have pressure, but it's also a group where you're in a football building. And you can attest to this as well. Arizona, from my experience, is not a football building. It's not eat, sleep, breathe. It's not, bro. We don't win. We don't work. We don't eat. We don't live. Yeah, it's just like it's chill. It's retirement, bro. That's what it feels like. Pittsburgh, you prepare with urgency. It's I can't go to the grocery store if we don't get this thing right, bro. Like, no, wifey can't get off the internet, bro. We ain't got time for none of this right now. We ain't doing like that's Pittsburgh. And I just think that maybe the change of scenery when you go back to feeling like how it was when you were growing up in Texas or when you was playing at OU, where it's football and not country club, not chill. My hope was that would ultimately light that fire, because you don't forget how to ball. You don't forget how to win. You don't forget the skills. And he's still shown all of that. But I just think, man, the culture does have an impact on it. Now, it can still go belly up, right? Because you can get in here and it's like, yo, it's too much pressure. It's too much on them. But I just think that, man, I think when I came from Buffalo and I came to Pittsburgh, Buffalo, it felt like how Arizona feels at times, right? It wasn't a lot of expectations. The only difference was we ain't had a nice weather up there, right? But then, I mean, when I came to Pittsburgh, and it's like, bro, every single game we got action. We to talk. Like, everybody wants us. We know we're gonna get their best shot and if you don't want to be embarrassed, you better prepare like a son of a gun. That's not Arizona, bro. Not in the least bit, man. So that's the part where I just felt, that could have a positive impact on him because he could ball, man. But he is
60,000 screaming fire Tomlin on an AFC North championship screen.
And you see how Coach Tim respond to it though. How do you respond to it? We don't blink. We ain't scared of none of that. Let's go.
Arizona would love that record. Arizona would love that record.
TG, they hang their division championship banners in the facility. You walk in, it's like, oh, that was cute. They won the division. Oh, all right. I see a little, okay, that's nice. Little NFC West.
Would have loved that record.
Facts, bro.
AFC North championship, like they would have loved that. Right? Like, so it's facts. Like it's the standard. Like that's really how it is, the standard, Yeah. So I do feel that. I think that could apply respectfully to Tua too, though, where it's like football is heaven from Bama. Well, it's like I go to Miami and it's like we in Tootsie's on the Tuesday. Like it's just different. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I just thought like skill wise though, I think Kyler's I know it's hard to say because statistically he doesn't have the Tua statistic year, but I'm just like, bro, I know it watched. It's like, yo, Kyler's a better player than Tua to me. Like
I think it's just the studying. Like just you hear the rumors, you hear the murmurs of the Kyler, and obviously I'm not there to see that, but it's got that effect of like, did you open this playbook or was you truly playing off the skill? Or was you truly playing on? Do you know what you're looking at? Or you truly just tougher than dudes?
Extending the play because you're a great athlete, but you're not really processing what's going on. Yeah.
Man, you feel like you watched Caleb this year from like before, it's a different Caleb. Like he's starting to get Mahomesy. He's starting to know what he's looking at though. And now
because he's already has the talent.
All right, features show up, Mahomes early to Mahomes now. It's like Mahomes know what he's looking at now. And,
you remember Mahomes said that after the second Super Bowl? He's like, bro, I ain't know how to read defenses. It's like, huh?
I was just throwing.
I'm just getting after him, bro.
I got a big boy arm and I'm waiting on it to come open.
I can extend the play enough. Yeah, I can extend it enough. And that's Kyler's saving grace. But that's why you get the young athletic quarterback anyways. It's like, man, before you can really process and read it, you can strain this defense by buying you an extra second or two. So either way works, right? We know you could last longer once this gets caught up, right? Because the mobility fades. But to me, man, I'm just like, yo, that's an interesting player to me, man. I think he's just an interesting dude.
I agree with you.
I think I like him more if we pair him with offensive minded, though. That's the other thing. I don't know how he works with Brian Flores.
I agree with that.
Because Flo is tough.
I agree. Flo's got that Patriot.
He ain't gonna be as nice as Coach Tomlin. Yeah, you know what
Flo's
I mean
tough.
too. Yeah, I'm like Flo got that. Yeah, you called. They got the Patriot on him. Yeah,
get this out of here, man. Give me another.
Yeah, that's soft. I ain't dealing with that. Yeah,
I don't care what you paying him. Give me another.
Yeah,
I don't care about none of that. You know.
Yeah.
So, I love Flo though. Flo guy.
Yeah, me too.
I love Flo.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Flo guy.
I'm with you. You know I like B Flo. Like, but
like
that it sticks with the Coach T though. If we go Flo, it's younger carbon copy though to me, man.
Then I don't like Kyler.
1,000% with you, bro. I don't like Kyler with him either, bro. Yeah.
Then I don't like.
Yeah, we on the same page. Yeah.
But you bring like even maybe a Shula, like Kyler might fit to that. You know what I mean? Just depends what, it's down there with McVay, a little cooler, hipper. But gotta be the right fit for that one.
Yeah. The younger the offensive mind, the more I like it with Kyler. The more defensive, the more hardened, the more nah.
And I mean, Shula's a defensive guy. I'm not saying it's somebody like
that.
I'm
with you.
Even Jesse Mentor, like I might like Kyler. I'm not saying it like that. It's just more.
I'm saying, do they give you the Brian Flores approach? And that's what I'm speaking to. Yeah, because he a dog, like, yeah, but like the
meeting started 5 minutes ago.
Exactly. I'm not waiting on you. I don't care who you are. Yeah.
The meeting started. I know it. I said 9 o'clock. I started at 8:55. Like,
yeah, and you should have been here first,
man,
because you're
at 8:45.
You catch what I'm saying now? Yes.
No, I'm with you.
And now I'm pissed with you, and you know it.
Now you don't start.
Yeah, and I don't know if he can handle that. Nobody can handle that, bro. That's real.
Now you don't start because I started the meeting early. Now you don't.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody ain't with that. Everybody, that's Flo.
No, but
that for sure is Flo, bro. Yeah, I like it, but everybody for that, bro. You know, everybody for that, bro. Yeah,
I think it's no different than because I heard you say earlier, George Pickens, like George Pickens, and you say offensive style, whatever, but it's still it's a culture. George Pickens in Pittsburgh, it's like, bro, be here, do what you're supposed to do. Right,
we ain't playing. Yeah,
hey, I'm not about to play with you. All right, 1,500, cool.
I'm gonna whack you on the beak and go about my business. You know the line.
1,500. Well, it's like Dallas. Hey, somebody go wake him up. Let's make sure he's in here. Hey, man, you good? It's just a different flavor, culture. But it fit different flavors. That's why you got different ones.
No, facts on that. Facts.
Everybody couldn't play for saving, man. Everybody couldn't go down there and play for saving. Some people.
The same way everybody can't play for Belichick. Come on, man. You know how it go. We've heard the stories. You know how it is.
Them kids in North Carolina shook, man. Them boys jumping in the portal.
They said we thought it was fun. This ain't fun.
Zero fun, sir. What Coach Boone say?
All right.
How much fun you gonna have?
Come on, man. You'll have fun when the season is over and that confetti is raining on you. Until then, you are in hell. Yeah.
Tired of Belichick was on the confetti. He was on the bus screaming "No days off." That tell you what it
crazy,
was.
bro.
Hey, no
days off. Hey. 8 a.m. tomorrow. Y'all know what time we in here. Come on, get your work in. You be like, hey, bro, I'm still hungover. I do not care. Clock starts on next season, week 1. You know what it is.
I feel it, man.
That's a different vibe, bro.
Payton, just one boy, that boy Sean Payton said, man, Christmas is overrated, man. We need to be here. Like,
hey, we ain't got time for none of this, bro. Christmas. Hey, look, celebrate Christmas in the off season, bro. We ain't got time for that right now, bro.
He really said that. Like, we don't have time for that. We gotta roll.
Jeez.
Let's keep it rolling. I love it. I love it.
You talk about some bad luck, man. Bo Nick situation. I'm like, Lord, man.
You go get Flacco.
It's a short week, bro.
Go get Flacco.
Respect.
If you don't know what to do, you go get Flacco.
Respect. I can dig it. I can dig it. Okay.
It's late now. If he ain't do it already.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, You 2 days, 3 days behind now, 2 days behind, bro. That's supposed to have been in there the night of. As soon as that X-ray came back, it's like, yo, he done, bro. I don't care what you're doing. In fact, they signed Ben DiNucci. That's the name. Yeah, about to say because that's the one I just seen. Yeah.
Oh man,
they brought in DiNucci. Yeah, bro. Brought in DiNucci, man.
Signetti guy, JMU guy.
Come on, man.
I see it.
I like how you stopped at JMU. I was about to say that's you got some else in this blood too, man.
That's it. Hey, Jay.
He said we're not good. It starts at I was like, like, shout out to my dog DiNucci, man. Shout out to the homie, man. But yeah, I see he signed up there. I'm like, okay. So we going all in, huh? Shout out to New England. New England gotta be feeling good right now, man.
I like New England though. I like New England, Seattle this weekend coming up.
That's fair.
New England, Seattle coming up. I think New England's back. New England, they look like New England. They're playing good football. They got their culture back. You can feel it. Seattle, they look like Seattle. They look like LOB again. They're back. Yeah. You know. Spite, and they play good defense. They're physical. Corners play good. They got the best D-line in the league. Like that's the prototype on how to build a team right now. You know, build it up front, win up front, get you some long corners, play aggressive, will come tackle. Big men running, little guys hitting. Yeah. It's the recipe.
And don't forget, hit on the quarterback, right? Even if it's a retread. Even as a retread, it can still work. It doesn't have to always come out the gate perfect. The retread market does work. That's what you heard me say.
Quarterback's the most important position.
You got to have that, though. That is a big reason also because of how well Sam Darnold has been playing too, man. I'm surprised, though, you went with them over the tandem. You know Stafford and McVay now. Come on, baby.
That's dangerous. They're tough.
Yeah, I'm like, it's hard to go against that, though, right? Been there, done that type.
You got to go to Seattle. Defense plays a lot of defense. It's physical up there. It's fast up there. It's loud in there. You know?
Yeah. Because they went to it. Remember, they went down to the wire, was overtime and everything when they played end of the regular season, right?
That's how we got it.
Because they had the crazy comeback. That's the freaking punt return touchdown. Yeah, it got weird. Yeah,
that's somebody fired.
Yeah, facts.
Special team coach got fired next week. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like it'll be a good weekend for football. You see a lot of like prototypes on what teams need to build or try to how to build. But I just think Seattle is the prototype right now. Like, win up front, totally win up front. Receiver or two that'll get it done, get it done, but win up front, quarterback to throw it, defense.
Yeah. And both coaching staffs have coordinators or people that are getting interviewed as well. So it's not as if it's just the Rams side when we talk about Shula and Shillhouse, kind of getting their names being thrown out there a lot. Seattle also has some dudes, man, that are getting talked about, man, potentially for different jobs, coordinator or even head coaching as well. So it's everything is everything right now, man. Nobody has, they got their measure with this. It's like, no, they both dealing with some similar things, man.
Distractions.
But yeah. But I'm with you, AFC.
The NFL does a good job of per se limiting the distractions. So they make it so you can't have an interview at a certain time or you got,
and it has to be virtual, nothing in person right now. Yeah,
they do a good job of that. Like, you say whatever, but like college, this guy's, man, I'm here Tuesday and I'm here on Thursday. Like that's a lot.
You see it, bro? While preparing for a game, a AFC NFC championship, that's big distraction, bro. Yeah,
Until you get blown up.
Facts, bro. Big facts. I like it, baby. I like it, man. What you got on the back end of this thing, though, TG, man? What we got before we get up out of here, man? Because we done talked about a lot, man. We done got what we needed to get in on my end, man. So talk to me, man. What you got on yours, though, man?
I got Miami. They got Miami with the +8. Not a big on the, what is it? It's Draftkings. So, they
shout
got
Draftkings.
Shout out to Draftkings. If you know, you know. But they got Miami on the +8. I like that. Okay. I think Indiana wins tonight, but I think Miami with the +8 is safe. It's calm. I don't think it's ugly.
You said you don't think it gets ugly?
Nah, that thing's disciplined now. I ain't gonna lie. It's discipline.
That's Bama West, the Midwest Bama.
It's Bama West. But
That's
we seen
I
Bama
call
get
it.
got.
No, not like
Bama get got.
I've seen Bama Notre Dame. I just keep feeling Bama Notre Dame here. That's what this feels like to me, bro. Oh, they got to fire D-Line. They got to it. Yeah, bro. I'm with you on all that. They got Bain. They had to it. I'm with you, bro. You know that's a machine coming out, though, bro.
I do feel that.
You even heard him talk. He was like, yo, you don't get ready for the war with warm milk and cookies. I said, oh, that's what you want to say, buddy?
I do feel that.
Say it ain't gonna be yours.
You're a little biased though, man. That's a JMU alone. You know, that's a lot of
that's
hometown.
Crazy, bro. I'm just telling you.
If it mean anything,
what has it been looking like in these games? Is all I'm saying.
I'm with you. On the humble, it's a West Virginia guy.
I'm with you. We know.
West Virginia guy. If you know,
you put the label on. You put the label on. I know where he came from, and that's why some people were upset with West Virginia's handling of it as well.
Man,
because y'all could have had him.
No, why?
Yeah, all right. Y'all could have had him. Don't play. Bro. Hey, look, we know how we shop at JMU. It's heavy on the pit. We'll do a pit retrack. We'll do a West Virginia. One or the other. We know what our pipeline is. We ain't tripping on none of that. Yeah. Shoot.
This guy that tough nose West V.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
I just think only thing I say, I don't know if it like Miami's fast. Miami's fast. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like I know we've seen them on Ole Miss, and Ole Miss was fast. We've seen him play people, and he's whooped everybody, you know. But Miami's fast. That's the only thing that got me where I'm like, man. And they in the backyard, like that goes back to what we said. That
is hard. That is at the crib. That's hard.
I was down there in Miami. Them boys wake up when it's time to wake up. Now they do.
Okay.
That,
okay. Respect.
You know. So I'm like, that's the part of me where I'm like, man, they got the boom box. They gonna come out like San Fran come out. Yeah. They gonna get to doing all they dance. They gonna be ready to play.
You gonna have Irvin down that thing on 1,000. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. All the Ray Lewis's, the who's, Andre Johnson.
Like,
you're asleep. The lowest ticket was $4K for the nosebleed. Talk to him, bro. $4K for the nosebleed. They said it this morning. I say, Lord.
So you know it's
they say the worst seat in the building, all the way up at the tip top. $4,000. God.
Man. I think it's just a discipline game. Like, I think as bad as Miami played last game, I think they'll play way better. Like, discipline-wise, I think you have to play better. I think that's what Indiana doesn't
do. Indiana's game. They
don't hurt themselves at all.
They fundamental you over there, bro.
If you say left foot, they all moving with the left foot.
All right, bounce passes and chest passes, man. Come on, man. Layups off the glass, bro. Come on, bro. Man, we ain't dunking nothing.
Dunk the ball. Lay it up. No,
all right, bro.
Not dunking. Lay
I'm
it
just
up.
saying, you know, bro. We ain't doing no dunks. None of that between the leg dribbling. Right, left, get point A, point B. You know what time we on, bro.
But I do feel that.
All right. We gonna see. We gonna see. Because you know, I've been on Miami. I've been liking Miami heavy, but I'm just like, ooh.
Football guys, you know. If you're a football guy, you know. Go out there with your heart. Like, go out there with your heart.
Go out there with your heart.
I'm with you. I do feel that.
You go out there talking about money lining them. No. Take them points, bro. Take them points, bro.
I'm going there straight up now. I didn't say
that. I did not say that.
The first thing I said was I like that 8 points. Like,
and I'm over here just like, oof, is that enough?
Yeah. And I feel that.
8 is tight.
Yeah.
What score? They one score better than me.
It's still, you're not gonna do that to them at the crib. Like, I just don't see them like getting that off.
Just one score is just, to me, outside of Penn State. I haven't seen a team go like push them to that. You know what I mean? And that's an emotional Penn State. We just fired the boss Penn State. We trying to do it for Terry Penn State. I'm like, I'm with all of that. First time I played them in a while, I'm like, yeah, they've never lost to them. I got all that. I'm like, outside of that, though, we have not seen anything come within 2 scores of it.
I do feel everything you're saying.
Yeah.
And Carson Beck will lay it down. Had a big moment. I'm checking all the boxes, which
So you go here and do it.
Carson Becker come out there and do some shit.
Oh, sleepy eyes. You know sleepy eyes will do it, man. You just don't believe him. I don't trust his eyes, bro. I don't trust
feel like the only thing I feel like is the Miami boys, they come to play when it's time to play. Yeah. And they got a nice run game. They can run the ball. It's hard to run.
Like the running back. Facts.
I love the running back. I love 4. I like a couple of them. I love 10. You gotta love 10. 10 is Tavon.
Yeah, facts.
So it's like you gotta love that. They got some weapons out there.
You know, I'm on them. They got a pass rusher. They got 2 of them, but they got a pass rusher. I'm
really
like, bro,
3 of them.
If you know, all right.
They really got 3 of them. I don't know if the one boy playing though.
The enter.
Yeah, West Virginia guy.
Yeah.
Left West Virginia.
I don't know if he is or not. I just
because he did.
I be over here like, where's Bane at, bro? That's why I be like, oh, where's Bane? Is Bane out?
You know what's crazy? Like as a pass rusher, I respect. I wasn't a super Bane guy. Like I didn't buy in at first, but like.
So I will even say this: I love Bane collegiately. I have questions about what that looks like professionally, just because this game is built on power.
So
your game is built on power, bro. NFL tackles are big and strong. And that's why you usually gotta have that comp. Exactly. You ain't bullying that back. But if his get off is good enough, then you can always combo that. And that's the whole 3-step bull that Kevin Green made spectacular, right? But you gotta be explosive to do that. And that's the KG effect. KG is so explosive that can set up that bull. If you just coming off on so smooth, I'm gonna just turn the power into him. These tackles ain't going for that. So collegially, I love him.
What's my name?
You talk Verse, Jared Verse. Yeah.
He kind of
Verse got burst, but Verse has to me burst. I like his burst a little bit more, and I think that's why he's also able to be a more productive version right now. I don't know if Bane is gonna have that type of burst. I love the power. I love once it's engaged, the hands. I love all of that. But that's the question. I think but that's also why people have talked about moving him into the 3 technique in a 4-3 defense. I think if you do that, he could be your Ed Oliver type, right? The man get off you penetrating, trying to just basically muck it up. But he already said he doesn't want to do that. But he say he doesn't want to. I'm not looking at him as a every down dude in there though, because once again, it's like, you not fast enough to me to stand up and play 3-4 because you're not dropping into coverage. Right. You question if it's going to be talented enough to be a true, beast of a pass rusher, right? And then it's like, man, to put him in as a 3 technique, I think he will thrive versus the pass. But I think if you run at him, that is where now you're looking and you're saying, bro, you got to shoot this guy. You're not a point of attack dude. You're a get up field and try to muck it up, right?
Take a knee.
Old school take the knee, cause a foul. Yes, sir.
Man, pull it down with you.
Just
let's
no movement
right here.
Just no movement. Yeah,
take a knee. Old school. I love it.
Yeah, but I think he's a little bit of a tweener, man. Just early on, looking at his body type, So I think but collegiately though, I think that he is a problem college-wise because these tackles aren't as strong. And that's why but we do this with every position. We say, man, some dudes are elite college players, but you're questioning, man, how does that transition professionally? He's gonna be one of those ones. How does it transition? Maybe he ends up just being a dope run stuffing outside, DN type dude.
Great.
He could be that. That's my man with the Jets. Not McDonald, the other boy, 11. The first rounder as well, man, out of Florida State. I'm drawing a blank on his name. But that's literally him. It's like, you will run stuffing first round edge. Like if you give me a pass rush, great, but you're a run stuffing, like that's your job. Pair you with the McDonald. That's gonna get the slide protection. Give me something on occasion. Yeah.
Now your draft stock falls.
I'm with you.
No,
trust me, I'm with you.
That's it.
I can't draft you top 5. Yeah, but those are the questions. I think his combine, he probably won't run a 40.
Yeah.
You catch what I'm saying?
He's a don't run guy.
Don't run. As long as you don't run, stay on the tape. We got a chance. You get you that first because you productive as heck.
Come down here and watch me run.
Yeah, but as an outside, that's what I see when I'm like, hey, bro, I don't.
It's crazy.
I don't see a hand off the ground.
It's crazy you said that because I feel like 15's not who we think he is. Now I feel like he's a great college player.
That's fair.
I feel like Baby Kurt got a lot of check it down right here, check it down here.
You already know how I feel about that. What? but people are swearing by it because you're on the winningest team, and they
I
do
think
that
that'll
all
get you
the
in trouble.
time. I
That'll
think
get
it
GM
will.
fired.
I think it's going to get somebody in trouble. I
That'll get
think
a
if
GM
you're Vegas and you're going to be the head coach out there, you don't want that pick because you're going to get fired, bro.
You already know. You see what I see. Yeah.
And they're going to be asking that to do what that is not supposed to be asked to do.
Don't do
We are on the same page, bro. Yep, we are on the same page. But they swear by it. They falling for
you trading that pick. Give me Lamar.
I don't hate that at all.
Everybody talking, man. Here, take this.
I don't hate that at all.
And now you got the option over there with him and Jimmy. You got something.
Yeah, I low key like that a lot. And I think it low key takes pressure off of Baltimore too. If you can get Lamar out of there, you're not ass tripping anymore right now. If Baltimore's there, bro, you still have every single expectation, and it's the Buffalo job all over again, bro. If Lamar is there, bro, you have to go. You have to take you can't stop in the division round. You gotta go AFC Championship or Super Bowl.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. That's tough. It's tough. I don't see that. I'm with you. I don't see that. It's tough.
Respect. I like it, bro. I like this combo, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
This is the best part of football season, man. It's
facts.
Late playoffs, my team didn't work. How we gonna be better moving forward? People getting fired. Time of year. This is football season. Like I always say, the good people. If you're playing, if you're playing in November, you're playing late. Like you're one of the good players.
Yeah. Facts, bro. That's facts. I like it, man. I like it. Shoot, anything else, man, before we get up out this thing, man? I like this, though, baby. We've been cooking today, baby. You've been scraping the pot one time, boy. Scrape the pot with it, TG. Come on, man.
Just trying to get like you, man.
Oh, man. No.
Here, man.
Look, man. When I pull up with the nice vest, the black under, you know what I'm saying? The earrings, the match, the fresh cut. When I show up like that, you know what it is. You see my fit today, bro. I'm in grieving. All right. I've lost 2 playoff games. I've lost 2 head coaches. The only thing that went right this weekend, TG, my daughter's middle school team, they was balling in this tournament. Nice. All right. They got action. Baby girl was hooping. I felt good. When I saw Coach Tomlin in the stands and his daughter's event, I felt like that. That's how I felt this. I'm like, of all the chaos, this is right. All right. So that's where I'm at with it right now. All right. But it's a struggle, bro. It was a struggle. Okay.
Shout out to Moats, man. And I seen you miss a camp for the basketball clinics and the work.
Hey,
gotta show up, man. You already know. We got basketball camp. So if you know, man. Salute. I'm a process guy, man. I don't care about the buckets on Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like,
hey, TG, we was just up there before we went live today. It was like, yo, come on, man. You missed a couple of them the pull-ups. You ain't like that layup. Let's get back in the gym. All right. Come on, man. Hey. It ain't gonna make itself. You feel me? All right.
You gotta go get it.
Shout out to my dog.
Process guy.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Oh shoot, I forgot, man. I gotta get a couple of super chats real quick, man. Then we get up out of here. I totally forgot these. My bad, y'all. My dog TG for the win, man. All right, we got Tito with the good vibe. She says happy MLK Day and shout out to the best Steelers show out. Shout out Goats. Nah, man, we appreciate you, Tito, from the heart, baby.
Brothers, man.
Let's go. Got the homie Corey Hewins, also show 11. We do appreciate you as well. He says, I have 3 coaches that I like so far, such as Chris Shula, TG's guy, Brian Flores, another TG dude that we're in agreement on. And then he adds Sean McDermott. He says, that's the one. I was like, whoa, that's a name. He says, I think Brian Flores hire will keep some of the vets home that would consider leaving or retiring. And I actually do agree with that. I do feel like if Brian Flores takes over, it won't feel as mass exodus, hard reset. But I don't know how everybody feels about that either. What's your take on that, man?
I actually feel the opposite. I feel like Flores comes in and it clears out the vet, the OG, and it brings in the new. I think it might save I don't think it saved none of them. I don't think it saved a Cam. I don't think it saved a Aaron. I actually feel the opposite. I think it's like old dog, new tricks, tough to do. You know, I think it's like, just give me these that will do what I ask it to do. You know,
Okay. No,
I think,
I mean, because that's the Minnesota vibe, low key.
that's what I was
It
gonna say.
was,
That's the
yeah.
Minnesota vibe. I was gonna say it would have kept like a Minka, or it would have kept like a, he's a, just his style. You know, everything
Yeah.
about him is like, I'll keep that OG safety that keeps it in line. You know what I
Jalen.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
keep this, Jalen to the T. I
Yeah.
keep the skies together, but everything else, man, I need that running and hitting, like
Yeah.
everything else, like everything, top to bottom. So it just,
Yeah.
I think that would change that up a little bit.
Yeah. Now, respect on that.
The McDermott one's
my bad.
interesting though. No, not to be
Yeah.
like that. That McDermott's an interesting take. That's a good one, bro. Because I ain't even put that one in the brain of
It's
Pittsburgh.
because it's so fresh too. I'm like, yeah, I can't even compute it all the way. I'm like, yo, does that fit here? I'm like, yo, he gonna heat you up. He likes that cover 4, but he's also had, you know, the high level offensive coordinator. We talk about Brian Daboll getting the Giants job. That was the OC when Josh first started getting hot, when Josh, you know, started to get it popping with Diggs. Then after that, that's when they brought in Ken Dorsey, who was under Brian Daboll. So it was like, yo, we're going to self-promote. That worked well until it didn't. Kim gets the opportunity in Cleveland because of that. And then they went ahead and promoted from within again with Joe Brady, who was also under Daboll and Dorsey. So you can see, you know, that's been McDermott's flavor, having a younger proven or younger non-proven OC that he believes in. So it could work, but once again, you're still looking at, what's the OC situation?
Joe Brady won the Natty at LSU too. Like, never forget.
Facts. Yep.
Like,
facts.
Never forget. Joe Brady.
Facts.
I thought Joe Brady would be in the convo on this one. Like, I thought he was next up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me get in the mix. But
Yeah, and then the final one we have is from the homie Richard RBs. So he says, should we load up completely and use all of our picks this year, or trade some to use as trade capital for 2027 if we need to move up for our quarterback?
Nice. That's a good one. That's a good question. I think you gotta. I think it depends on who they bring in as the coach, just what they want to do, and they decide. You know, I think. So loading up or trading some is the Patriot effect. That's the Patriot mentality. That's like, this year's a wash. Let's just get the culture in here. Next year, let's go make a run. You know what I mean? Load up is saying, all right, the young boy's the quarterback. We believe in what we've seen. We believe in what we know. Let's put a ton of weapons around him, and let's just go for it for the rest of our time. Like, this is our team. You know what I mean? If he don't get it done, though, we're in trouble. Or we got to go in that draft and just get what we can get. But I think next year's draft is supposed to be way better than this year's draft in terms of quarterback. This is a receiver-heavy draft. I mean, I like the mixture of both in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, go get weapons. Go get weapons. See if you can bring in weapons to help. See if this is the guy. Or see if you can still bring in, like, you're still a Kyler, kind of similar to what you said. The flavor is right. Everything's right. You're still a guy like that. Or you go get a Jameson, you know. You ain't spin the block on Russ. Hey, what you doing? You know?
Okay.
You know what I mean? You go get something that you believe in and come get it done. Light it up, put a bunch of weapons around it. And then if that's not it completely, I need a quarterback.
Respect.
Here's DK, here's that.
80, whatever it is.
Take it
all.
all.
You know what it is. Yeah.
Take it all. Give me that quarterback. You know?
Nah, that's facts, man.
But even that, like, it's not no just young, that's the dude down there. I don't just see that, you know?
I've experienced quarterback purgatory before. I know what that really is. So I know the excitement behind the draft and finding your quarterback. I've experienced it not given you and it being on multiple occasions. So I personally, you know, I'm more a free agent dude, man. Give me the dude that I've already seen have success at this level, man. Like, I would, like, when we talk quarterbacks, I'm 9 times out of 10 going to default to the proven, the vet, the retread versus the unknown of a young guy that we're going to hope and pray and wish he can develop in. It's just like, man, for every one that does develop, it's like, man, we could point to 5 or 6 others
misses.
that don't. Yeah, just like, yeah, bro. I'm not as optimistic about that, man. I'm sorry. All right, I've had a Buffalo, I've had Arizona. You know, it was a lot of first rounders in both of them spots, man. And yeah, man. So that's my energy with it, baby. That's my energy with it. But I like the question, though, man. Shout out to the homie Richard Arbizo, man. Shout out to the homie TG as well, man. Always appreciate you, man, tapping in the way that you do. And yeah, man, that will conclude us for today. But you know, we're gonna spin the block, man. We're gonna do this next week, man. And this is gonna be the vibe this offseason, man, until we know. And then once we do know, then we'll see what direction we go after that. All right.
It's the best time of year, man.
No.
The best time of year.
No, facts on that. Facts. So with that being the case, man, y'all hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, notification bell as well, so y'all don't miss TG when he's extra dripped out the way that he is on nights like tonight. All right. But either way, you know, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. And until next time, baby. Peace.
My dog.